Phytron. Yeah, since we are nearing the I should probably have done this like earlier, but we are close to the end of the 50 games. And there are still 3 relics I have not swapped into a single time, so I'm just forcing these 3 right now for probably the next 3 runs. And then I'm going to like only enable the ones that I'm ready swap into, like these ones, something like this. But for the next 3 runs, it's like one of these 3. That was Fatal Actual run. It just died to. But basically, the deck was fairly favored to win. But Stecco decided to kill us in the during deck fight, so we died. And yeah, I guess in a sense, Ectoplasm killed us because if we have more card removes in that run, then even best Neko Rose cannot kill us with that deck. But with all base cards, then we roll like too many 3s. Proper crown run. Yeah, don't worry. I'm enabling the crown after these 3. So for the next 3 runs, it's probably like one of each of these. So I get one of these 3, I will disable like the one I roll into, and then the run after I get one of the other 2. And okay, so the next 3 runs we are going to swap into these things. And then after that, I'm going to enable something like these 4, probably. The Dome may have only swapped into like once, but Dome is not really interesting. It's just a generic energy relic, especially in deck 1. To make a tier list for all the swap at end of 50. Tier list is... I guess as a boss swap, and then maybe tier list for boss swap can be done. Because yeah, it's basically like form for 0, but a few things are fairly difficult to judge though, like this one and this one. It probably all depends on your card rewards in deck 1. But yeah, for now only these 3. Because I have not swapped into any of these a single time, and I want to play at least one run with all the swaps. First, yeah, not really first. Yeah, possibly colorless cut into maybe forcing this elite into like 3 elites, but the other 2 options are absolutely awful. And yeah, we're clicking swap. Kurski. So Kurski first, probably the least interesting of the 3. I'm probably more interested in the other 2, but I guess we play an energy relic first. I don't know. This energy relic is probably also just a kind of a generic one, because we just simply don't open the chest. So it's not an energy relic, but we just get less relics. That's basically it. So it's kind of like... I would say there's not much difference between this and maybe the... Which one? Which energy relics are the most comparable? Because Dome you can actually take at least in that one. Maybe it's like Sozu. Maybe it is probably like Sozu but stronger. Because you can still take at least, you just get less relics. But yeah, definitely not interested in a floor 6 elite. But we can go here and if for some reason we can take this, we can. If not, we just go here, upgrade, and then 2 late elites into Slime Boss. Also, we can even open the chest here because the shop is right here. If we know that we are very good against whatever this elite is. Firestone is slightly different from the Kurski because you still get roughly the same amount of relics. It's just that you take more damage along the way, kind of. With Sozu, you also like cannot really take a lot of elites, so that's why I compare this to like roughly the Sozu. Because your relic bar is just shorter. maybe it's like closer to ectoplasm, but I don't know. It's like it's kind of like one of those two, but of course it's way better. Fusion Hammer, least favorite energy score. I don't mind the Fusion Hammer so much, but I probably do not like the Kurski as well. I don't like this because yeah, when you go to the chest, you just skip the chest. Because with the boss fight removes are even more important, so like getting a curse is worse. Yeah, playable, viable, winnable, but less fun. I can agree with that. Regardless, triple question mark is like absolute nonsense. So we take 3 fights and then so 4 fights here, and then we'll see what happens by this point. Going less objectively better, but don't really care. Oh my god, energy play. Unless also in crowd where technically with the word vibe, technically. Yeah, it's like the Sozu is probably more winnable than the Crown. I mean, I say that with the Sozu being like 0-2 and Crown being 1-0 in this set of games, but the Sozu, the only problem with the Sozu is that you are kind of unless your deck is insanely consistent in Act 4, you just pray to not get a bad draw. So that's basically it. And Crown, you're probably praying throughout the whole run to get good cuts. And with Rodito, we draw 4 blocks, in which case we take like 1 damage. Can go, yeah, excellent. Ew. So finisher or nothing. Finisher is like slightly okay in the slime boss. It works without the ring of snake. Slightly better with 4 energy, but still a bad cut. Well, yeah, I guess finisher is probably still better than nothing, and we are running into an advanced hallway on floor 5, so better make our deck a little bit stronger. Also, sometimes this can, with some potion, this can enable floor 6 really. Also, we pick up any blade nets because it's a freaking slime boss side. Floor 1 finisher, and pivot into the only damage card in Act 4. Yeah. I mean, that is definitely a lie, by the way, because if finisher is the only damage card, then actually no. Unless you are infinite. Yeah, maybe you're infinite and you just play finisher, the same finisher like 10 times per turn, and then it changes off itself. But otherwise, you even no matter how bad it is, you still need like some other damage cards for the finisher to proc. But it is probably infinite if it's the only damage card in your deck. Yeah, finisher, procs finisher. That's what I thought. Also, -7, 20. Could have considered the infinite blades, but I don't really want to think about infinite blades over blade dance. Finisher is okay if we get blade dance, yeah, but only if we draw them on the same hand like this. So honestly, like right now, the well-planned values goes up by quite a bit. Because with well plans, we can make sure that, oh my god, flex potion, blade dance. Oh my god, second blade dance. Okay. If we finish looking decent, and I am being baited into floor 6 elite. I can tell you 2 things that are happening right now. The finisher's getting good, and I am getting baited into this. Those are the 2 things that are happening. Yeah, I can't remove more valuable with the Kurski, and I still think I want to remove a defense. Because sometimes, even with double blade, sometimes this still doesn't line up, and then I want to draw it with as many strikes as possible. Yeah, that's true for 6 elite. And honestly, left part is actually higher value, because then we can take the burning elite. But probably not. Let's go here. And if this fight gives me a potion, I am definitely taking this fight. If this fight does not give me a potion and take a lot of HP, then maybe I still go here and upgrade. Because honestly, upgrading is not that much weaker compared to taking an elite in this deck. Like, we upgrade all of these 3 cards and basically our damage is set for probably most of Act 2 as well. Hey, Apirot. Thank you very much for the give the sub to CFAX. Thank you very much. Also, yeah, removing defense instant punish. -6. And of course, I am not using this. No potion. Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch is like an attack that kind of blocks. So it works with finisher and it also works with very high attack density in our deck and low block density. But I mean, it has suck in this deck. And cannot spell Sucker Punch without the suck word. And yeah, it sucks. But worst case scenario is that we have to rest here. So how are we against the knock at the moment? In 3 turns right now, we are guaranteed to draw everything here. And flex spot with the Blade Dance. Okay, so let's say Blade Dance finisher never lines up. So we have to draw, and also we don't have 2 Blade Dance in one hand for this flex potion. So we draw 1 Blade Dance turn 1, the second Blade Dance turn 2, and then finisher on turn 3. So what is the lowest amount of damage that this potion can give us? So we have to draw, let's say like finisher has to go with not 3 attacks. So finisher plus 2 attacks. And then there are 4 attacks left, so the least amount of damage the flex potion can give is actually 25. Okay, so don't this Sucker Punch, yeah, sorry. Adding a single card to this deck actually gives us a chance to brick on to bottom deck one of the Blade Dances or the finisher. So right now we have guaranteed 25 damage from this flex spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 energy only, and we have 12. So we can play everything. So 55. 55 plus 24, 79, 79, 82. 82, and this is guaranteed to be with at least 2 attacks. If it's more than 2 attacks, then this also deals more than 25 damage. So wait, recalculate. 55, 79, 82. 82 plus 12 is 94. So we always kill the knob in 3 turns with this potion. If we can kill the knob, then in 3 turns, then Sentry is probably also not a big problem. If we commit the potion, that is. Lagavulin, slightly weird, but with Lagavulin we can definitely get more value than 25 damage out of this potion. Because we have time to wait for a big turn. Like either double Blade Dance or Blade Dance finisher. So probably should not be too scared. And I do not actually want to take this because it can break us against the knob. And then right now we know that if we commit the potion, we always kill the knob in 3. So let's skip. And yeah, let's take Pro 6 Elite. Thank you, Sparkle, for the good luck. Now, the bad case scenario, I mean, if we face the knock, the most we can take is like maybe 11 damage. It's not that much. Potion chance right now 1, 2, 3, 4, so 60%. Yeah, there's no reason not to take this. Not even the knock. Which I don't know is good or bad, but they both have the same amount of HP, so no reason to think about it. Unless you say that we split 1 and 1. But with no AoE damage in the deck, there's no reason to split 1 and 1 as well, right? So let's just double strike, like one of the 2. Oh my god, next turn is huge, but this turn we take 10. Do we kill them all next turn? If I potion? Man, looking at the next hand, I probably don't even want to potion, but we can think about it first. If I do not potion, how much damage do I have? Finisher is dealing 42 damage. Oh my god. Yeah, finisher deals 42, so finisher kills here already. And then double blade is 24, 27. 27 plus 6 is 33, so we kill this and we leave this at 38 HP if we don't potion. We take 10 right now, we take 0 next turn, and this guy is at... Oh, we take 2. Yeah, we can also play Survivor, take 2 here and kill this one. And yeah, if we flex pot next turn, they are all dead. But we probably don't even need to flex pot because the flex pot is insanely powerful in this deck. But yeah, so okay, next turn we probably actually block this guy. So again, finisher deals 42. And 42 plus 3 from neutralize is killing this. So we kill this guy, and we have 12 damage here, and then we put 5 shift on this, and then we can put 1 shift on this. And then we have... this guy dies the turn after, so we don't even need to draw into anything. And then we have 2 turns to kill this from 37. Which is not that easy, but... Building flex spot for, I would say probably like 7 HP in this spot. Because yeah, we lose 2 immediately next turn, and then maybe we lose another 5 when this guy attacks again. Potion chance 60%, so chance that we have to throw away a potion here if we do not use a potion is like 60% and then 50%. So 30% of the time we have to throw away a potion. But this potion is probably one of the strongest one we can have right now. It's probably one of the strongest one, if not the strongest. But I think Liquid Memory is probably slightly stronger than the Flex Spot. That's because it's more reliable. But yeah, I want to preserve the potion. So double strike here, double defense, take 10. Unless... Is there any unless? Not really, right? Yeah, not really. So yeah, we know neutralize and finisher goes here, 5 shift go here, 1 shift go here. So let's do that. Probably should have pushed shift here and neutralize here to strip artifact, but hopefully not punish. Because 1 damage is probably not worth as much as artifact strip for sure. Hopefully not punish. Okay, not punish. But we draw 2 blocks this turn, so... Yeah, flex spot for 10. I mean, I've only lost 2 HP, so I only lost 2 HP when I did not block this turn, the last turn. So now I can decide. So if I use this right now, it's like only for 10. I mean, honestly, I probably would prefer to rest here instead. So I finish this fight at 16 HP, I go through this fight, hopefully I don't need to potion, or hopefully I don't die here. And then I rest here, and then this potion guarantees I get through whatever this fight is. Because if I am forced to use the potion right here, then maybe this fight, being potentially a knock, can give me some problems. Upgrades a little set? Is it? Are they? I think we are very powerful if we upgrade like these cards into Act 2. And this damage is not... unupgraded, these cards are actually not enough to one-shot the slavers, a guarantee. So making the upgrade also still important. Hello, your Fenty. But yeah, I guess I keep the potion. And then if I drop the potion, I just use whatever potion in the advanced hallway fight. Oh my god. Also, how many is too many? You can take a third one. Technically, Blade Dance does not block us from murdering the North, by the way. That absolutely does not. And also with triple Blade Dance now, we can definitely pick up accuracy. And I think I pick up a third one. Okay, this fight probably does not take this much damage from us. Oh, also Stone Calendar against the Slime boss. But if Stone Calendar gets to proc in the Slime boss fight, then probably something has gone wrong. Because we have 3 freaking Blade Dance and a finisher. The Stone Calendar should not proc in the Slime boss fight. Also, potion chance being 50%, but these potions are insanely powerful. So I do not want to use a potion in this fight. Definitely target this guy because 24 is actually a kill threshold with 1 single Blade Dance. And I do not want to take this too. Hey Mokto, thank you very much for the raid. Haven't seen you stream in a while, so welcome back. And I hope you had a good stream. Yeah, thank you for the good luck. Also, we absolutely murder this guy right now. Man, regen potion, oh my god. Regen potion is actually worth an upgrade. We murdered the knob in 3, so we were never scared of the knob. And Lagavulin we get full amount of full value of this potion. So we just basically get an upgrade. In the middle, good stream as you. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Okay, so with the Stone Calendar, we probably should not be so timid against the freaking slime boss, right? Man, the potion is so freaking strong. Good morning, Dog Legend. That's a lot of letters, yeah. And then we have like another one in our potion belt, which I really do not want to toss away right now. But this is 15 HP. Is keeping the flex fort to guarantee that we get this elite and the slime boss safely was an upgrade. Man, finisher upgrade is like ridiculously strong now. We have 3 freaking blade nets. Skipping this potion and still upgrading is potentially okay, but this curse can screw us because I want to open the chest now. I actually want to open the chest now because there are so many relics that works with the blade dance. And we are strong enough to take the elite right here even with the curse in our deck. And then afterwards we can get rid of the curse here if it's a bad one. So I do want to open this chest, whatever it is. I don't care if it's big or small. Preparing for lower potion, everything Hyrule was happening in this fire. And then this one is taking a weird direction. Yeah, I guess I still rest. And then not take this potion. Because even in Act 2, these potions are also like insanely powerful with this deck. Oh my god, Lagavulin is so freaking dead. Lagavulin is so incredibly dead, like he doesn't even know what's coming. The knob maybe can live 2 turns. Yeah. Very fitting for this run. And unfortunately, we also have a freaking finisher. So do I really turn this down? Man. This relic is also pretty nice one because yeah, here's the thing, right? We have 3 freaking red dances, so of course we are picking up on accuracy. And yeah, accuracy with ninja scroll like synergy, right? And yeah, like wristlet is pretty nuts because we have 4 energy already. The Dao is a bad cost though. The Dao is a very bad cost. So we actually have to remove the Dao here. And if we don't key this, we have to open another chest, so we have to spend another remove on the cost. But this relic is really nice. I mean, this relic is probably way too funny in this spot to not take, right? So I just take it. Hey man, dude. Yeah, I click this. Just because it's funny. No, not because it's good. Maybe because like this card's terrible. We need to remove this. Consider taking wristlet over something like Sozu at this point. I already picked wristlet over Sozu. Even without like 3 blade dances. Sozu, you have to give a better example than Sozu because Sozu is like absolute garbage. Well, we get to live for a few more turns because we at least doubt here probably does not. We don't care about the doubt here, right? Because we also still want to wait for the terror. Big wristlet over the Pbox. Yeah, Pbox is. Oh, we can also bottom deck terror. But wait until turn 3 for Stone Calendar also good. Okay, really now we have 3 freaking Blade Dance and Finisher doesn't line up. Are you kidding me? We can of course redraw to a Blade Dance, but this draw is like pretty sad. I have to say this draw is like pretty sad. But no reason to potion, right? We rested for this. And Stone Calendar coming as well. Yeah, good finisher. Amazing card. Okay, so do we potion for 15? Or do we rest again? Man, this potion is so freaking strong. But I guess potioning for 15 is like fine. Yeah, 15 is quite a lot of HP. We only have like 25 at the moment. Basically, if we don't potion here, we have to rest again. Because otherwise the advanced hallway can definitely do some bad things to us. Is potion even a kill? It has to be, right? I have not calculated, but it has to be a kill. So this is like 13 is so 39, 39, 16 is so 48. 39 plus 48 is 77. Plus this is definitely a kill. Oh yeah, we have a kill right in our hand. I probably should do it. This is not a kill, right? It's only 27 plus 18, so 45, 45, 49. 49 plus 27 is not a kill. Okay, so this is not a kill, but this is a kill. How important is potion for boss? Probably not at all. We have Stone Calendar, and we can always just keep this potion. This potion also kills the slime boss because yeah, we can force the finisher damage, and then we also have the terror. And yeah, with the Stone Calendar, we can actually split on even 60 if we have a bad draw order, and then this could still kill. This will still end the fight. Yeah, Calipers, exactly the relic for our situation. 5 potions. No, I don't click this one. Don't even try. I do not click this one. 3 is only one more than I want to pick normally. 3 is already more than the amount I want to pick, because honestly, right, it's basically like claw. You don't really want to add that many claws to your deck. You want to add like maybe 2 or 3, and then you just add card draw. And in that way, your deck is like way more consistent, and it's the same here. 3 is enough, and then we add more card draw. Honestly, 3 is probably even one too many already. And yeah, here we can upgrade finisher. With this potion, we probably still upgrade finisher right now. Also ninja scroll. Well, they're all dead. They look intimidating, but they're all dead. At least I would like to think so. We can actually only kill 3 of them because the finisher kills 1 and then Blade Dance is not enough. So I guess this guy gets to live for another day. Or maybe we just leave the Fat Gremlin alive. Actually, no, we need to spend like 3 energy on attacks and then 1 energy on defense. Yeah, so defense will full block. So 4 ships here, and then 2 ships here, and then finisher kills this. So this leaves on 9, and we are frail and weakened. But 9... Otherwise, we need to like block 8 next turn, and then blocking 8 while going through the 11 blocks is also not easy. So I guess we leave the Fat Gremlin alive. Yeah, Fat Gremlin probably gets to live. Actually, it's like only 19 damage, or block 8. And we are not frail, not weakened. But yeah, 9 is just strictly better, right? 9 is strictly better. Yeah, and Venom with all those ships, probably not. I have Terror already, and accuracy is like 1000 times stronger than Venom. Okay, maybe not 1000, but it's a lot stronger than the accuracy. But Count Gamble, I'm slightly interested in. Count Gamble is already a good card. It's even better when we have like so many Blade Dances. It's good with the Ninja Scroll if our turn 1 completely bricks. And yeah, we can also play Blade Dance into Count Gamble sometimes. To maybe line up finisher. yeah, scaling, probably not what we're interested in. But man, is this an Venom deck? Honestly, if we see Steko Scout and Venom is like super mega legit here. But probably still not very interested. Also, yeah, remove curse. If we remove curse, we cannot buy this. Are you kidding me? So, are we stuck with a doubt in our deck or what? Man, being stuck with a doubt in our deck is actually one of the few ways we can die next one in this run. But, I mean, yeah, we have freaking Ninja Scroll, so that's only 1 deck on turn 1. And then we have like 3 Blade Dances in our deck. Yeah, this one sucks for sure, right? Because I absolutely want to remove the garbage now, but I guess not. There's one more shop? No, it's the end of the act. There's no more shop. In fact, there's an elite here into slime boss. But we also have like extremely good potions, so even with the doubt in our deck, we are probably not dying. I mean, I sure hope we are not dying. Of course, we are stuck with the freaking doubt in into Act 2 as well. But yeah, Kunai is like way too good here. Kunai is way too good here. To not take. Man, doubt sucks. I mean, at least it's not freaking pain. Or normality. Like if it's pain or normalities, then I'd probably still remove the curse. But the doubt is like a bad curse, but it doesn't outright kill us. Which is the dangerous path, because now I am being baited into not removing it. Yeah, there's also Kunai Calipers, like no, honestly no Kappa. At the rate we are building dexterity. Excuse me. can get blue candle, but who this card already seems manageable. Don't be this. Don't be baited into like this card was just curse. That's not how it works. Because honestly, when it is dark bed, yeah, the moment you draw into it, right? So if you say the survivor works with the doubt, like how what does that mean? Yeah, you get 2 draws in 1 turn that does nothing. Yeah, cool. And then this deck only deals damage for now. So how do you win Act 2 fight? Do you survive with the doubt to kill the slave first? Because I don't think so. The weakness, of course, the weakness sucks, but the main thing about the curse is still that the freaking blocks on draw. And blocking on draw when we don't have the starter relic is extremely dangerous in Act 2. That's the main thing. But I guess whatever, we take the kunai. And if we have to play safe in Act 2, then sure, whatever. Because kunai already beats Automaton, and it also probably beats the champ. The collector is the dangerous one. Collector, the kunai alone doesn't cut it. But the other two, we're probably okay. And yeah, 89 HP, no. Terror on turn 1. Nothing to go with the... We are floating like 2 energy, but I guess it's whatever. We have Cunning Potion, we have 5 Potion. And Terror on turn 1 should be fine. Hopefully fine. Maybe. And this only 15 blocks, so it doesn't even retain for Caliper, so no reason to play this. Is this a Blade Dance card game both turn? Because if we draw into Finisher right now, we probably kill this on the spot. And card game will always happen. And I do want to dig into the Blade Dance Finisher this turn, so let's do that. Okay, I guess no Finisher for me. But next turn we know we draw into this, so actually we can double defend here. Because we have like 4 attacks next turn, so Finisher's like 48 plus 18, 66. It's already lethal. So double defend here is completely fine. And we can preserve potion for the slime boss. Yeah, take 8. Okay, what the hell is going on in this? What is going on in this run? Can anybody tell me what's going on in this run? Because apparently the game is like really tunnel visioning us into like one kind of deck. Yeah, I guess we are ninja now, and then hopefully we don't die very early on, because like ninja is like super fun. There is no way we rest here. And okay, how good is after image upgrade? Yeah, to be fair, I haven't seen accuracy yet, so of course, like the damage scaling for us is still maybe a potential problem. But we have defensive scaling already. We have after image to play the shifts in the hard fight against beat of death, and we outscale the hard with kunai after image. I mean, I talk about the heart is like very long from now. But when you pick up this many blade dances and you want to lean into them, you always think about beat of death and time eater. So 2 fights. But yeah, honestly, the best upgrade for Act 2 is probably after image. Like unironically, the best upgrade for Act 2 is probably after image. It's not very helpful in the slime boss fight. But against slime boss, we have these 2 very good potions, and we have Stone Calendar, we have Terror. So maybe you just make the upgrade for Act 2, the after image. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. We'll just upgrade after image in this spot. Only because we have Ninja Scroll, by the way. Without the Ninja Scroll, I would not upgrade the after image in this spot. It is too much damage. Terror is not down yet. So this is 7 hits, it's 56. Okay, if we shift potion, and then yes, I am willing to shift potion in this spot. Because without the finisher in the draw path, the split is not going to be that good if we don't go like right now. And also we get slimes in the deck. So yeah, let's calculate without potion first and see how much damage we are dealing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 56. 56 plus 24 is 80, 86. So 86 damage right now. This splits on 64, which is quite bad. With this potion is 18 damage plus another 24, so it's 42. So it splits on like 22, and we get 3 dexterity with after image online and kunai proc. So 22 split is probably fight over. You can also take the middle ground and use the 5 potion, but honestly, might as well use 5 potion next too. Man, with after image upgraded, the shift potion is like so much stronger. 5 potion is split on like 44. And 44 split when we only have 17 HP is potentially a problem. Because yeah, I say the Stone Calendar ends the fight, but only if we proc this guy normally. If we split on turn 1, the Stone Calendar is not going to play, and then we have to deal with a 44 split with not a lot of damage in our deck. So defensively we are strong, but we still have a curse. And the damage right here is actually not enough. Yeah, I think Cunning Potion is fine then. Also, we get like some Calipers block. Oh, yeah, Watcher split. And yeah, this is exactly why I don't want to split on like 44. But here we are completely okay. So the line is probably kill this guy and then terror here. Yeah, 24 here and then we terror this guy. We weaken here regardless. It's probably like this. 11 block with calipers. And we can actually just store for the calendar from here. That was so easy for silent, yeah, sure. And yeah, use one more attack here. Then Stone Calendar kills next turn. Alchemize. There's Alchemize and there's a skip. So probably Alchemize over skip. I mean, yeah, we just take our freaking Alchemize. So this relic we don't need. This relic is definitely not as valuable as this. So yeah, we click the back. Oh, these are some fast slots. And yeah, it's collector. The one fight where the kunai calipers does not solve. So we need to find some damage scaling. But we have like back alchemize, so one strength potion will do it. But basically if we get a single strength potion, this fight is already over. That's a great hit kind of run into Act 2 instead, not this early. Yeah, because right now we still need like to have some fights to but basically like any strong potion we get right now, we probably have to use in the elite fights. We cannot keep them in the potion belt. But yeah, first things first, we remove the freaking doubt. Unfortunately, there's not a path that needs a shop after the chest. without going through an elite. So if we want to take the curse for the blue key in this sack and then immediately remove the curse, we have to go to 1 elite and 2 advanced soul wave fights, which is dangerous. But otherwise, the curse in Act 3 can just straight up kill us. Like we see freaking, yeah, we see pain on normality with this kind of deck. Like I don't even know what we are doing, especially if we draw normalities on turn 1, because yeah, freaking ninja score after image and then what? Can get same curse twice? Yeah, absolutely. Can get same curse twice. Only missing Shuriken? Honestly, I probably prefer like Ornamental Fan or something over Shuriken in this spot. But yeah, go here, remove the doubt, and then afterwards we see. The most optimistic path in this act is this elite into burning elite into open chest into this elite into remove curse. And then, yeah, phenomenal act, if we can do that. Usually doesn't happen. But we can start here, and if one of these is the cleric, we can avoid this. Ah, the birds. Wow, we actually cannot down the bird on turn 1. Now, that's a surprise. That's actually a surprise that with this deck, we cannot down a bird on turn 1. That doesn't matter. We have Kuna and we have Calipers. Only retain 7 block, but yeah, 7 is still more than nothing. Wow, we actually can only down 1 bird on turn 2. Unless we count gamble here. Need more blade dancer, yeah, maybe. I kind of want to play Alchemize, but if I play so 4, 5, 6. We actually take 5 damage here if I don't count gamble. And I really do not want to take damage because right now we still don't have any sustain whatsoever. And with the curse key, we also need a lot of HP if we want to have a chance to open this chest and then get away with it. Probably Blade and Scout gamble than in this spot. Yeah, this is fine. So neutralize here, double strike finisher down middle. Actually, I only need to single strike and then no, we need to double strike. But this strike does not need to go here. But it doesn't matter, right? I don't really care about the damage distribution that much. Double swoop. Yeah, okay. Very rude. So I had strength, I want to down this guy. And this is 14, so we are 1 damage off from killing. But we are still full blocking. This guy is flying again next turn, so probably hitting this. Actually, no. Flying means that he's not attacking and this guy has 1 strength, so probably we should still kill this guy. Because if this fight lasts long, and then the Stone Calendar still also procs. Yeah, weaken now, but weakness does not really matter. Any reason not to kill with 5 pot? Because the 5 pot deals freaking 40. So why do you want to waste potion for like no reason? There's no reason we even have to use a potion. We have not lost a single point of HP. And this guy, I guess, can die now. I want to use this. Upgrade point is not extremely valuable, but if we have no reason to use a potion, we still, of course, don't use a potion. And yeah, I down the bird here, and middle one has not buffed yet, so also can probably be ignored. For now. This is like super random, but that's probably just wrong. Whatever. If we want to keep the nunchaku, then we actually have to block this guy next turn somehow. Because there's no 2 attacks that can kill this. Do you hunt elites in third map or avoid them? That is... The question I don't even know where to start. But it's too context dependent to give an answer for. But of course, like, if I can... It depends a lot on the situation, like how much I need to win, whether I need to remove small to win, and whether I am strong enough, whether I need to take risks, and how good I am against the elites. Like, too many things to consider. But of course, elites are very valuable. So if you don't have any specific reason to dodge elites, do them. Because elites are good. Yeah, make excuses to chase elite fight. Honestly, it's a pretty good starting point. Actually, I should probably stop attacking here because then neutralize I can use neutralize next turn to keep the nunchaku and still block this. This guy doesn't attack next turn, so I don't have to care, and I only need to block 6. And yeah, now I can just play 1 attack to set nunchaku and stone calendar kills next turn. I don't even know this nunchaku even go to setup, but really don't care. Yeah, no potion. I mean, there's also the freaking choke, but I'm probably not interested in the choke. I mean, I have after image both hold now, so how bad can it be? Honestly, it's just good, right? I don't want to pick too many blade dances, but if I have after image innate, and I have a freaking kunai nunchaku, then how can we be bad? Really now? How can we be bad in this plot? Because honestly, the only reason I don't want to add too many blade dances in my deck is that like sometimes I need block and then I need to draw into block. But now that blade dance actually blocks, how bad can it be really? Blade dance skin so far, we have seen 5. We are probably about to pick another one. The 4th one in our deck. Our deck is going to have 4, but we have seen at least 5. Very bad event. But I'm still not interested in taking this damage here, so I guess I toss away some gold. This is one of the worst events we can see right now. Because yeah, suddenly I don't have enough gold to remove and maybe buy some good thing. Only 4 damage, yeah, only 4 damage, only 4 damage. We take this only 4 damage for like 14 more times we move on to the next run. And don't forget, the path that we want to go into is extremely harsh. Yeah, we do have a potion to discard, so I guess healing 1 is fine. I don't want to waste more gold because alchemize in the deck. Gambler's Brew? Is Gambler's Brew really better than the upgrade pod? I go I know which downside choosing most of the time. Max HP. Probably like 95% of the time, if not more. Probably more than 95. Max HP is completely irrelevant in the short term. And that's all you need to worry about in Act 1, the short term. Don't take the max HP. Do not take the curse ever. And I wouldn't say ever. Maybe sometimes you have like Duvodo, Blue Candle, or some weird stuff. You can take the curse. But most of the time, you don't want the curse. And the damage, you have to be extremely confident for you to take the damage. And something else here also has to happen during the act. But yeah, probably more than 95% of the time, you just click max HP and you move on. But yeah, Gambler's Brew also does not get multiplied by the Sacred Vow. With 4 Blade Dances, it surely is like pretty good. Upgrade Vow is guaranteed to get value though. Gambler's Brew might not. Considering that, honestly, whichever potion we get here, we are probably using in the next fight. So maybe just one blessing of the potion and use it immediately on turn 1. If a guy in reference and practicing, for now I don't have any really like real written written guides. Probably at some point I'm going to write an Act 1 guide for Silent, but probably only Act 1 because this game is not so easy that you can write the guide for like the whole game. And yeah, for new players, Baylor does have a very good guide for new players. I do agree. I have honestly, when I first started playing this game, like I did learn like a decent amount from that guide, so I would definitely recommend. But yeah, I also don't have the link with me at the moment, but it's good. It's a very like neat introduction for beginners. But yeah, it's probably a blessing, right? If I say that I use it immediately on turn 1. And we just face the freaking bird. So it's either the... When is this better against the Gameless Brew? Not against Avocado. Against Avocado, I probably want to have a Gameless Brew to maybe have block cast on turn 1. Against the Thieves, this potion is probably better because it upgrades the shift from Ninja Scroll and maybe I can kill one on turn 1. Against Chosen... Gameless would probably be slightly better. Against Baseball, whatever. I don't think we care too much about the Baseball, but maybe I'm also mistaken. Million saves coming near or in general? I basically never save scum, at least on stream. Off stream, it depends on what I'm aiming to do in the run, but usually saves coming is not productive once you are past a certain skill level. But when you just start learning the game, then honestly sets coming sometimes can be productive. Yeah, definitely okay to practice or learn from save scum as a new player. I do agree. Like for example, when I was learning Watcher, right? So sometimes I just freaking save scum the time meter fight because yeah, I underestimate the time meter and save my potion, and then I die. So I save scum to see like how big of a difference it would be if I use a potion like right from the start, and then learn from there. That's just one example, but sometimes it can help when you are learning. Get the face event off stream, pick by the discount. No. I still instant click the gold and then move on. Because I know that without like maybe Ginger or some other like super rare situation, I'm never clicking the face. So it's really not. It's also not productive to just click the face and get an advantage I would like otherwise not getting in a normal run. But yeah, Gameless Brew is probably better for the Avocado and the Chosen. And these are probably the harder fights for us compared to the Thieves and the Baseball. So I guess Gameless Brew over Blessing. The good fights are so much fun. Honestly, I don't know about that. The go for question marks is like kind of boring. I guess the max HP is like 50 dice. Yeah, I guess we don't use Alchemize yet. So 2 decks and Activate Online, which hopefully can block against the Frail. This is not exactly a very good hand. And we also don't have Caliper's block, and we have no block left for next turn. So if any time if there's any time to use the Gambler's Rules now. And yeah, let's freaking use the Gambler's Rule. Slightly better. Yeah, we just kill this stuff. Plus the alchemy is not online, but potion chance also 50%. And I don't want to take this garbage damage. Yeah, potion chance 50%. So now it's 40. Man, it's so bad, but it's so good. It's really bad, but again, at the same time, it's really good. Because usually you might think that blur does not work very well with calipers, but blur with calipers actually say that this blur blocks for 20 for 1 energy instead of 5. And yeah, 20 block for 1 energy is like pretty good. And if not blur, then nothing else. I do not pick this deck at all right here. And yeah, I guess blur is fine because we also like don't have a single cut on our deck, so being able to retain more block is also a very good thing. Yeah, it's freaking power through plus. like no kidding. And yeah, remove the garbage out. Okay, we can buy backflip, so that's good. And then backflip is exceptional. At least there's nothing else in the shop I'm like super down to buy. So I'm not too sad about missing out on this shop. I mean, Bag Bubbles is very good with Ninja Scroll and other stuff, but whatever, it's not that good. Buy curse. We need 100 gold for the next shop though if we want to go here, but we always have that if we take 3 edits. So we can dexterity one. We have the dexterity one. We bought it over removing curse in Act 1. And yeah, backflip is exceptional, so I take the backflip. And whenever alchemize come, I use it over this potion, so I can just throw it right now. Looking for after miss red form piercing will mostly time it and hard block. I honestly don't care too much about the red form in this spot. I think like Malay's piercing whale and after image are more important, and backflips. So weak chain, weak chain, card draw, and a way to reset strength. So yeah, Malay's is honestly Malay is probably the best card we can see right now. Maybe another after image can be better, but I think I want Malay's the most. Yeah, refund. $52, you say? So we can actually preserve Nunchaku here for 4 more turns and she dies to calendar. But we don't have a lot of... We don't have that many block cards in the deck. She has not buffed yet though. So we can do that, we can just loop around with 9 attacks. Maybe looping around is easier. Yeah, looping around is probably easier because we also have after image to block. Maybe we should not have terror here then. And then terror here is probably a mistake. How early are people starting to build for? All depends on whether you can survive the short term or not. But basically, the core logic in this game is like quite simple. It's very difficult to put into practice, but the core reasoning is simple. If you are very strong immediately, you prepare for later. If you are not strong enough immediately, you prepare for right now. But the difficult part is whether to know whether like you are good right now or not, and how much you need to prepare. That's basically the most difficult thing about this game. But the core concept is like simple. Yeah, calendar. No potion, so 50%. I mean, not really, right? You cannot talk me into this one. I mean, 4 is already too many, and honestly, the creeping cloud right next to it is also looking good because we need a witch chain at some point. Yeah, we need a witch chain at some point, so I'm definitely looking at this creeping cloud. Are you waiting for calendar to trigger to keep a nunchaku online? Yeah, creeping cloud is like completely fine here, and I think I pick it. Also, yeah, take the elite. If we cannot take this burning elite, then we can still go here or here or here. So, I mean, that's fine. We have back potion as well. This deals 40 damage, so it kills the slavers. This potion like immediately destroys the slavers. So I don't really care about slavers. That is like slightly annoying. We draw a lot of blocks on turn 1. I think I want to maybe count game mode. I probably want to count game mode this hand. Finisher kills this, and then we can poison potion double strike here. Okay, now scale time meter silent deck is in poison build. You can reset time meter's bonus strength when at the halfway point. So when the time meter goes below half HP, right? Then he will push all debuff and then go back, heal back up to half HP. But during the turn the heal happens, if you play any temporary strength down effect, then you basically permanently remove the bonus strength. So yeah, you wait until the turn where he reset his HP to half. You play the piercing wheel on that turn, and you remove like 6 strength permanently. So you basically get like 36 more cards to outscale the time meter, and that should be easy. Yeah, or you can just kill time meter sometimes. And yeah, we have freaking 4 Blade Dance, and Finisher still doesn't line up. Maybe I should have picked another one. But I guess this turn is just like this. He attacks. At least we have a lot of block from after image. Did not draw a single block card, which is slightly annoying. And yeah, we can play both of these, so we play both. Not interested in power card, increase damage ship? Absolutely interested, but we have not seen one yet. With 4 Blade Dance in the deck and the Ninja Scroll, I absolutely pick accuracy. But we have not seen one yet. Blue Pot is like fine. And yeah, retain 1 block. Um, 48 plus 24, so 72. Yeah, she dies next turn. And Nunchuck on 9. Potion chance 50%. Oh yeah, infinite. Not super interested. We just fought the AoE fight of this side, so die value decreased a lot. It does have like some kind of value in this fight, but also probably not what we are like super interested in. I don't like it too much, and yeah, the things we are looking for are still probably the same. And then any infinite and samples in the normal runs, I had like in the 100 runs before this boss swap thing, I had 2 infinites, I think. the true infinites. For pseudo infinites that plays like 20 cards per turn, I have slightly more than 2. But for true infinites, I have two runs. But those are both like Pbox after Act 1 into an infinite, and I just play into that. Don't calendar for AoE fights. Honestly, it might not be a Kappa in this fight. Like, Stone Calendar with Caliper's Kunai, it might actually be the way we beat this fight. The Stone Calendar, like no kidding. And yeah, against labels we don't need this, so I probably don't care about it though. And yeah, advanced hallway potion chance right now is like 60%, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got 1 potion. Yeah, potion chance 60%. But I don't really want to use these potions if I can help it. But we'll see. Advanced hallway without potion use is N and alchemize that we cannot use in the deck is like kind of tough. And we'll see. I do want to try for this edit. Now we have a lot of dexterity this turn. Okay, not that many. We can also duplicate and then make sure that we take 0 damage in this fight. If we play Duport right now, we take 0 damage. And yeah, I guess Duport can be used. Not too attached to it when we run into the a path like this aggressive. I definitely do not want to lose HP here. Because we have not drawn any weakness and we do not draw blood right now, so we lose a lot of blood. The only sad thing about this Duport is that we actually cannot do Doof after image into Doof Blade Dance. But we can do Doof after image into Doof Defense instead. And yeah, probably let's do that. Oh, we can do, wait, Doof Shift, right? Actually, if we Doof Shift, we get 1 dex here, 1 dex here, and then 2 attacks here plus 1 Shift Doof is 3 dexterity. Okay, so it actually gives us 1 dexterity. But I guess we Doof Shift. And this deals forward block, it blocks for 7, so it gains 8 damage here though. So I guess it's still positive to shift first. Maybe I should not have used Duport. Okay, maybe I should have calculated damage. Because I just threw away a Duport for like nothing. Yeah, very necessary. But whatever. Hopefully no punish. And I want to be able to play neutralize next turn if I draw into it, so no attack here. And of course I want to store for alchemize now because I just threw away a freaking potion for nothing. But yeah, probably should have done that, even though like Malleable is like super annoying. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Attack potions is like better right now anyway. Before slavers. Copium. And yeah, Creeping Cloud will kill the moment we draw into it, so there's no reason to break Nunchaku right now. Excellent, this guy does not attack. Yeah, Sweetbot not interested, not compared to this potion into Burning Elite, right? Oh my god. Okay, we have a little bit more damage in the deck. Okay, so, okay, real talk. Do we pick up a freaking 5th Blade Dance right now? Not that we actually have accuracy. I guess we'll answer that question when we see it. But this potion cannot be better than this. And I do want Burning Elite right now. Bow Stabbing is slightly weird. Labels I think we are completely fine against, but Bow Stabbing is slightly weird. But I guess we still have another potion to solve this fight. And even if we have to throw 2 potions and win this fight, like, maybe it's also fine. At least it's Regen Book. I'm like scared of Strength Moon. This spot, but Regen Book is maybe not that bad. We get 2 dexterity right now. Kind of want to save 5 potion if possible for this fight, because yeah, it can be slavers. But attack potion is definitely way better after deploy terror and maybe finisher in hand. Do we not play the alchemist? That also doesn't make sense, right? So probably just attack potion right now. Probably attack potion right now, so okay. Also give us cool knife prop. Oh my god, double fire potion. So do I take damage here or do I gamble this hand? Gambling this hand is slightly weird because we are lacking energy. Even with the nunchaku, we don't have energy to play left. That dance, that double blade dance terror finisher. I mean, we don't need to do that. If we take damage in this turn, it's not even that much damage. Like we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, so we take 11 only. Now, if we have to use 1 fire potion, we can also do so. Right? Yeah, we actually draw into like the nuts. How much damage is this really? This is 36. 72, so we can actually 5 potion to kill this right now. If not next turn, we only have like 18 damage guarantee. And no weakness is down. If we use without terror though, what if we don't deploy terror? So it's at 24 here into 24 here. Into 8 times 6, so 48. So it's 96. We are slightly off. So it goes to 13, and 13 is a bad number because yeah, this deal 12. Yeah, I guess we can use 1 fire potion. Potion chance is still very high anyway. It's like yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights. Five fights, we got like 2 potions. I mean, it's like 50%, not that high. Wait, is it 50%? We did not get a potion here, right? So it's actually like 80%. Yeah, we did not even get a potion in this fight. The attack potion was from Alchemist. So actually 80%. Okay, so I definitely use a potion then. Oh yeah, we got draw pot, so it's 60. 50. Yeah, draw 6. I toss the draw 6. Man, I just always forget the freaking useless potion that I skip. Oh, we should not do that. Yeah, I guess 1 fire potion is enough for the slavers, even if they are... they are not burning. So the only bad case scenario is that we run into like Remnant Leader and we have to like make a waste damage with the fire potion. Kill one of them and then she still attacks. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. Yeah, potion anyway, so 40%. Endless Agony not interested, but escape plan. I am very interested in escape plan because the blade dances are all skills. And we are probably going to have like quite a decent amount of dexterity. Also works immediately with the after image. Now, Chosen will be annoying, and we can run into Chosen right here. We can also run into Snecko right here. But it's just good, right? It's still good, even if it's slightly bad in this fight. Yeah, small chest. I think I want to open this to play for the greedy line, because we still have 2 strong potions and we are very healthy. Oh my god, let's say no to this. Man, why am I really opening like all 3 chests and then taking all of the relics? Man, this relic is so freaking ridiculously strong in our case, because we know that we are blocking with freaking dexterity. What was that one? Chest? The ninja scroll. But yeah, a lot of curse can kill us. So I don't even know. Taking this paper crane probably give us a 20% chance to die in Act 3, kind of, because of the curse. Pretty normal to do this key squad, yeah. Only if you had good relics in the chest. Unfortunately, these relics are also pretty good. It's okay, boss can drop Pbox. I don't even. I'm not worried about like the amount of normal, the amount of base cards in my deck. The thing I'm worried about is that the curse key will kill me in Act 3. Because yeah, the shame is a bad curse, but it's still tolerable. But if it becomes normality or pain in Act 3, suddenly we are freaking... I mean, pain is not that bad. Pain could be worse, because the pain can also work with like Centennial Puzzle. But the normality is a different story. Normality probably straight up kills us. And I really don't want that. But this relic, giving up this relic is so freaking sad. Because yeah, we can only use it. We have Creeping Cloud already. And yeah, we know the weakness is relevant because of Blur, Calipers, Kunai, and all the nonsense. Need O3 key at Ascension 20 always. If you're going to the Heartland and any Ascension, you need O3 keys. And we're always going for the Heart here. Okay, do we really need the Paper Crane to win this? If we don't need the Paper Crane, then we should say no to this and then cry. Because the picking up the Paper Crane here actually introduced a lose condition in Act 3. That's the main problem. And I don't know, this deck is actually still missing. This deck is still missing a bunch of things. Only synergize with 2 of my cards. Is that important? Yeah, because I'm picking up more with the Paper Crane in my deck. In my red, I definitely pick up more weakness, and it's ridiculously strong. If you pick up Footwork Plus, you probably should pick up this Paper Crane. Because Paper Crane right here is stronger than Footwork Plus. By a fairly significant amount. This deck is... Okay, what is this deck missing? Honestly, against the Heart, if we have After Image and we can maybe get a Duplication Potion or something, then we can just use... even without the Duplication Potion, we can actually use our HP. And... yeah, maybe we take like 15 or 20 damage from mid of that at the start to build up like Kunai procs, and then after that we never take damage again. But of course it is still missing maybe 2 piercing builds for that to comfortably happen. With Green Key can go to remove in Act 3 most likely, yeah, most likely. But what if the normality kills us in one floor? Do not underestimate how bad the normality is in this deck. Do I need aggro? Yeah, absolutely. I would pick up any aggro. But yeah, Green Key is definitely also a consideration. Because right now, if the deck is like good as is, then I do not pick up this Paper Crane. But we are not winning just yet. We need yeah, probably 2 more Piercing Wheel, another weak source, and then some card draw. And then afterwards we can say that we are like on pace to win. Because right now this deck is still slightly annoyed by the Time Eater. I say slightly annoyed. Time Eater can be very bad for us if we do not draw well and the pattern in the first few turns are brutal. And yeah, Paper Crane mitigates a huge amount of the freaking Time Eater fight. And also the first cycle of the Heart, because the only way this deck dies in the Heart fight is like first cycle. We lose too much HP in the first cycle and we never recover. Because if we can trade our HP for the Blade Dance to stack up Kunai, then afterwards the fight is solved. But yeah, I guess we pick up this Paper Crane and hopefully good things happen at some point. Regarding the curses. And yeah, definitely willing to use this potion immediately. If we went extra good with Blood Caliper. Yeah, definitely. Because we know that we are blocking without intangible. And if we are blocking without intangible, then weakness is vital. And yeah, explosive right away, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can backflip, but I want to maybe triple shift first to get on dexterity and then backflip. Do I ever retain any block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus this? Not really. Yeah, not really. So I guess I can backflip first. Okay, slightly better. If I do this first, even if the next card is accuracy, because otherwise we have no energy to do it. Yeah, I can retain 8 block for next turn, or we can put one more, a little bit more damage. I think I want the block. Black Sword is very powerful, but so without slavers anymore, I think it's time for potentially the fire pot to go, and we keep this instead. If we had to throw away a potion, so and if we are forced to use the potion in this fight, I probably use fire pot over flex pot. And yeah, again 9 damage for just this, but with accuracy down and 3 blade and steel in the deck, I probably am not too interested in this damage. I take the block. It's still too far away for calendar, so I guess we just mess up Nunchaku for like 1 fight. Doesn't matter too much. Well, maybe we don't have to. And yeah, I use this in this order so that I both have lethal in hand and still can control the fight if I can, if she doesn't attack. This guarantees a kill next turn. This also guarantee. No, this kills this turn, and I don't want that. Yeah, 8 is fine. Like dummy relevant Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is a card that works with kunai. It's a shift card, works with after image because it has like at least 2 instant, even before upgrade, and we have freaking accuracy. But it's just basically it's just a bad backflip. It's just bad backflip. If it's upgraded, then maybe, but unupgraded, I really don't think so. Because it's not like we are short on kunai props in this deck, like ever. We have 4 freaking blades. But yeah, probably not. And also we need to add more weakness to our deck, and adding any card that's not card draw or weakness right now also makes the weakness comes later, and with the Paper Queen, weakness is vital. Block ball is like 24 block. Is it better than these? So 1 front load damage potion is probably enough, just in case we run into like avocado mushroom here and we need the front load block. So the block ball is absolutely fine there. Also, block ball is probably better in this fight anyway, but we are throwing a potion away in these fights, no matter what, to reroll for the with the alchemize. I think I want the balance. And yeah, go to the shot. Yeah, shame still a bad curse, right? So not too interested in keeping the shame in my deck. Man, the goal in our entire goal in this run is basically every single gold coin we make is to be put into curse remove and buying this one kunai. So we bought a kunai, and now like all the gold we have is just spent on curse remove the whole run. Really, I kind of want to do something else with my gold, you know, but Shape is pretty bad. Shape is not that bad going into this fight because we are like going to be frail anyway, like forever. So like, who cares about that? It's an ectoplasm run, yeah, kind of. But we did buy a kunai in the shop, so it's definitely better than ectoplasm. Collectors for Duvudo. Honestly, blue candle would blue candle Duvudo would be like absolutely insane here. Yeah, just imagine blue candle into Duvudo. So with the blue candle, any curse we have, we can play and then we draw 3. And yeah, it also gives us 1 more strength with skill with like, all the blade dances. Holy crap, that's amazing. So how about we go to like question mark and go to mausoleum to get our blue candle? Yeah, how about that? Probably not. And okay, so bites somewhat decent. But bites are decent. We don't have real sustain yet, and we have 5 strikes. And yeah, we are probably not getting to remove these strikes at any time soon. One kunai for 3 floors immersion, having to carry curses, yeah. Probably still a good trade. It's probably still a good trade. At least in this deck. But we bought the kunai for full price, so it better be good. Apparitions, not interested. Yeah, I am absolutely not interested in apparition at this point. But of course, like question mark late act 2, you always think of also the Colosseum. And we can get 2 right here. I guess we go here and then we see what happens. We are never going to the upgrade, right? We go here and we see what happens. If this side, for example, if this side almost kills us, the Wizard probably never does. So yeah, that's just nonsense. We probably decide before we even go here. Because there's no way this fight damages us so much that we have to avoid this fight. What do I think on Pbox versus Richter in this deck? I don't even know. Like, is Pbox good? I think Astrolabe is way better than the Pbox in this spot. I don't even know if I like Pbox that much. Because yeah, it removes my defense and potentially it gives me no cards that can actually use kunai. And any attack I receive with the Pbox is also... They are also just dead cards. So the chance that the Pbox like, massively improve my deck is actually not that high. Wristblade I also don't like. Honestly, I also don't like Wristblade, so I guess we'll see. She builds 1,000 cards a good synergy. 1,000 cards is very mediocre. Just because it's too expensive. It costs 2 energy upfront and doesn't do much until like maybe 2 or 3 turns after you play it. So you don't get the value immediately, the value is delayed and you simply also don't need it. It's cool. I would say that it looks very cool, but it's not a good card. But sometimes you still have to pick 1,000 cards to not die to Silent Boss or maybe Hexagons. Sometimes. Or maybe even this freaking Collector. But yeah, real talk, how are we killing Collector? If the terrorist bottom deck. I guess we kill Collector with Flex Potion. So probably save this potion for Collector. Cookie fight. Slightly less spooky fight because at least we can down the bird. Take 1 block. Okay, I guess we take the 1 block. Okay, weakness on turn 2 is good. Yeah, draw 10. Yeah, no vulnerable today, my friend. Yeah, backflip. I was like looking at this for a brief moment, but yeah, backflip. Backflip is exactly what we need. So we pick the backflip. But yeah, now we have to decide. Who question marks? Okay, how many misses? Red mask is actually very good. So misses would be, I would say probably apparition. I don't really want apparition in this deck because we are so freaking behind on remove. And our block engine is also like slightly slow to build up. So sometimes we actually have to take damage on turn 1. The bites we can trade even if they are all strike plus. So apparition's a miss. Ritual dagger I don't think I take. So ritual dagger is probably also a miss. Cleric is actually a hit. So Cleric's a hit, Vagrant is like okay, but I don't know about like spending gold for the Vagrant when we have when we need so much gold to remove curses. But yeah, Apparition's a miss, Mausoleum's a miss, Ritual Dagger's a miss. I guess the Curse Tome's also a miss. We cannot use Necronomicon and Nearest Codex, probably also don't need. The power book is good, but power book is also random. So I don't want to pay like 23 HP for that. 21. Is it 21, 23? It's like 1, 2, 3. Actually don't know. It's like 23, yeah. Whatever. It's like 20 something. Okay, 21. It's like 1, 2, 3, 15, right? Yeah. So 4 misses. Mana the hits massive. So 4 misses and the hits would be Library is a hit. Red Mask a massive hit because of Paper Crane. So Red Mask, Library, Colosseum, Cleric, Bites, upgrade all cards. I mean, I guess I can count Vagrant, so it's like 7. So 7 hits and 4 misses. So most of the time we get 1 positive note in these 2. And yeah, Shame is bad. Shame is a bad curse, but it's not run losing. So if we get a good enough event, we can actually keep the Shame in our deck and remove the curse in deck 3 if it's bad enough. Also, keeping a curse in our deck also opens up the curse remove event. The shrine event doesn't happen very often, but sometimes. And yeah, the hits are absolutely massive. Also mutations. Okay, mutations also a hit, so it's like 8 hits. Because we just take 2 strike transform. 8 hits and 4 misses, so 2 out of 3. And then we had 2 question marks. So the chance that we brick on both would be we need to get 1 out of 3 first, and then we need to hit 3 out of 11. So it's like 1 out of 11. 9% that we brick both question marks. But of course that's assuming that it's not a fight, not a shop, and I guess if it's a shop then we're also happy because then we get another question mark. So we are betting that it's not like a fight or maybe a shrine event. And most of the time question mark is very good, and yeah, Shame is bad but not run losing. So we can actually keep it right now. Yeah, I want question marks. I probably want the question marks. Let's do question mark. Then they are more fun anyway. Oh my god. Red Mask Paper Crate. Yeah, Red Mask Paper Crate speed is sick. But how much damage do we have here? We only have 38, so Bear does not die at the moment. But we have Cowgame Backflip. If we have one more attack, then finisher always kills back. If not, we are always short on damage. So I actually can play 3 shifts here and play backflip first, and then see. Get kunai proc and then backflip. Okay, bear is like super dead. We waste a little bit of damage, but doesn't really matter. This does not overblock, so yeah, take 2 damage. Or we can potion. 2 is fine. Kind of want the puzzle to draw into alchemize right now, but whatever. I guess we can still draw into it. This does not kill. Well, we can murder Collector right now if we preserve these potions. Collector is like absolutely toasted if we keep these potions. But I don't know like how interested we are in doing that. Yeah, garbage. Double colorless. Save it for time eater. Yeah, I mean we can also do that. But honestly, if we see Malays after this act, then time eater is also kind of dead. Probably. The bad thing about the artifact pot is that I mean I probably still want to reroll to be honest. I think Flex Potion alone is enough for this fight. Because on big turn is already enough. We don't need 10 strength like, throughout the fight. But it is still better than colorless pot. We just fought Chosen as well. We just fought Chosen plus Bird. So the value of this potion only goes down. It's only Neko like here. There's a bit out when we're trying to go for shot to remove the curse. Yeah, but then we kind of decided against it and tried to greet the question mark instead. Because question marks are so freaking good. Like, and yeah, we got a good one. Red mask paper crit. And the shame is bad, but it's not like run losing. And we have to save enough gold to remove the curse in Act 3. If it's a curse that kills us. Also opens up the curse remove shine event sometimes. This artifact pot is only useful in this fight if it's Chosen Cultist or if it's Neko. Cardless pot gives like 2 cards and it blocks for 2 immediately because we have after image in it. Yeah, we just saw Chosen plus Bird already, so that's out of the pool. I guess I still want to reroll a potion, so I think I take the colorless over this artifact. Oh yeah, now we can actually pass for an early shot in Act 3 instead of a late shot. If we take this and then survive Collector. Because if we don't open this and take the blue key, we have to bet on the shop like after the chest. And sometimes that doesn't happen. But if we take this and the blue key right now and we survive Collector, we can... Yeah, we can just remove this curse if it's bad enough. Like... very early on in Act 3. But of course, Collector fight is not free. Because I just tossed away a way that absolutely kills the Collector. So if this curse is bad enough, sometimes we still have problems. I think I want to open this chest. Because first of all, it does not waste the floor. And we already know that eventually we have to open the chest to get the blue key. Yeah, bananas, yeah, the colorless, yeah. Sometimes as well. Also, even if it's just like the bomb or something, it's still 80 AoE damage. And 80 AoE damage is probably enough because it kills the minion, right? And then if Collector is alone, we just have like a few free turns and we build up dexterity, and we have Paper Crane to block as well. I think I want to open this, and surely it's not a relic I want to take this time, right? Surely it's not something like Potion Belt. Man, if it's Potion Belt, I'm going to flip. Okay, Clumsy we can deal with, and then we can key this. Like, Mutant Kit is good, but it's not good enough for me to open another chest. When this cards I don't even need to remove. So yeah, actually we can just pass for a shot, remove the shame, and then be done with it. And yeah, question mark, so far so good. As long as we don't die here, the question mark is absolutely more value than this part. And yeah, good curse we can key and we even got gold. So it's a very good note. Unfortunately, we okay, we have 21 damage because of strike dummy. So she heals next turn. We don't have to key Act 3 chest. Yeah. I mean, if we see a big chest in Act 3, then maybe we are also obligated to open it. But we'll see. Hopefully, we don't get a we don't get a big chest. Because yeah, normally even the bad hit like a blue candle normally is actually phenomenal here, and something like Duvodo is absolutely insane. If we re-roll the potion regardless, then maybe we should use it now. And I think we do. I'm not too interested in the color spot in the... But color spot also doesn't do anything right now, so maybe next turn. If we don't have enough damage to proc right now, then sure, we can do that. But we do. Because of strike dummy. And yeah, she heals this turn because of the thing. Two copies of Enlightenment is like complete garbage, and then 2 copies of Madness doesn't do anything here. Sure. Give me what you what do you have? Okay, not anything good. I mean, it's like okay. Yeah, CE burst, like whatever. You can save this one because sometimes this also gives us like hand of greed in the redraw. Sometimes. Wait, she only has 52 HP, so we need to hurry if we want to do hand of greed things. Okay, Power Potion is actually very good for Collector, so I keep it. Unless I get a way better potion after this fight. Well, we can kill both of them right now. But I think I want to let Calendar kill her. Yeah, sure, can have some poison. I mean, you can also just attack twice. And I guess we are not doing that because Transmutation is in the deck. And I only forgot about freaking Transmutation. What was relic in small chest? Meal ticket. So it's good. It's a good relic, but we can key it for sure. Because the curse is like very thin. So I don't want to be forced to open another chest. Because right now we actually only have one remove target in the shape. And no Transmutation. No Transmutation yet. We still have one more turn to draw into it. Okay, no transmutation. Yeah, Stone Calendar kills. Okay, no potion. Violet plants, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a good start to a lot of things. But of course, we are still short on the piercing wheel, the Malays, and basically our defensive scaling and offensive scaling, we are both good in both directions, but we are slow to start. We need a few turns in order to become like super strong. So we need a little bit more, maybe front roadblock. So Lex Swift phenomenal, Malay is phenomenal. One of the two. Another after image is probably also very good. This I can take. And what is the upgrade? Accuracy upgrade is like pretty massive. We have 4 freaking blade dance. Relevance upgrade is good, but what if we just get pyramid after this side? And yeah, pyramid I probably still am interested in over maybe a bad relic. Because we have 4 energy, so blade dance clock in our hand is like not really a concern. And with like 5 strikes still in the deck, having the pyramid is actually, it's like reassuring, basically, because then I break less often later on in the fight. Because even with Violet Fence, I still have to draw into it at some point. But yeah, here I think accuracy is like by far the best upgrade. If we only care about damage. If not, we can also upgrade neutralize for the paper crane. Because it's the only recurring weakness source in our deck at the moment. If we see Fusion Hammer after this side, which upgrade would I like to have? Unupgraded accuracy, this is already it's still 36 damage per card, and honestly that's probably good enough. And then even against Time Eater, neutralize probably still the better upgrade anyway. And yeah, with the paper crane and in the deck this big, even if I see another weak source like the Malays or the leg sweep, neutralize upgrade is still going to play, like for sure. So I guess we upgrade neutralize first. Yeah, we'll probably upgrade neutralize first. But the more I look at it, the more I'm convinced. Because this upgrade is like the one that reached for the worst case scenario after this act. Like we see Fusion Hammer, we pick it up and we see no more weakness source. All the other cases where this upgrade is bad is when we already see something very good after the boss. I mean, there's also a possibility we need to rest before this boss. But I don't want to believe in that. Okay, so how do we like to kill the collector? Do we want to store against the collector, or do we want to burst the collector? Because now we can choose. Yeah, don't forget this power potion gives 2 copies. So accuracy here is like +8 per shift. If we want to set up our relics, then after image is actually the better pick. But yeah, sure, we can go damage. Killing minions is like blocking, yeah. But only if we draw 2 blade dance, right? We have one blade dance in our hand already, and we only have 3 other copies in the deck. It's not like we have 5 copies of the blade dance. Maybe I should have picked 5. Okay, but kunai much, right? I think I want to draw first in case I get terror immediately. That's a huge amount of damage. Because I can still play Blade Dance, Backtrip, Alchemize. So I guess no terror, but a lot of damage regardless. Yeah, this is even before terror and without this potion. Yeah, draw 10. We don't need 4 weakness right now, so we can actually just Creeping Cloud Gamble. Oh, we can Snake Wall immediately. We can play neutralize into stack oil. Honestly, I like the neutralize stack oil like slightly better. Our ban can be anyway. We have like 3 blade dance with cost unchanged. So even if the stack oil screw us right now, we still have all with the weakness down with the paper crit. It screws us a little bit, but not that much. 16 each. I guess we kill 1 minion. And yeah, Freya is here. So I can take damage here. I mean, I will say I can take damage here. I am forced to take damage here, but I'm just thinking whether to get a cool 9 prop or not. It's probably just Relic Plains double strike defense, right? Yeah. Our energy. I mean, I don't really care about Nunchaku. I just want to get out this fight. But I can set it up. I can try to set it up still. It's not like we have to worry too much about this fight from this point onward. This is way too much damage, so I guess not. It's still way too much damage, but with the block at least we can attack a little bit. And yeah, we can only play 1 more attack anyway, so let's just kill. A potion. Those are not malaise. And not after image. Without the potion bell, I really am not that interested in the second copy of Alchemize. So how about this cost potion? We don't really have a real way to deal AoE damage. The way we deal AoE damage right now is that we draw into this accuracy and then we kill the targets 1 by 1. And potentially that is sometimes too slow in the in maybe the Retromancer fight, and sometimes Donu and Deka, but Donu and Deka should not be a problem whatsoever. At least after we kill one of them. If we can kill one of them, then afterwards we just like, completely upscale with kunai calipers, like absolutely no problem. So Corpse Explosion doesn't do anything in that fight. But the Corpse can sometimes bail us out against the Awakened one. When we need to front load kill the cultists. Other events, so Red Mask and Red Mask and a small chest. And I opened the small chest for meal ticket and clumsy, and I key the meal ticket. So quite good question marks. I mean, yeah. CE is also artifact strip to be deployed with the weakness. Like for example, in Dono Nectar. With the Bigger Crane, deploying weakness is very crucial, and we also need Terror to come down. So artifact strip is fine, and it can perform in the Retromancer fight. It can perform in the I guess Spear and Shield also. It does not perform that much. But like Awakened one and Retromancer is, and artifact strip is probably enough reason. And then they are probably, that's probably good enough for me to pick this C. And we also have the energy to play it. Not so bad. Yeah, if I have Potion Bell right now, I probably would pick a second Alchemize. But without Potion Bell, It's also weird because the moment I see like 2 wood potions, any alchemize in my deck become slimes. And adding slimes to my deck is not so good. Of course, I know right now I don't have any, but it can change very quickly. Well, you want front load damage. Here's your front load damage. We can also pick empty cage, and then remove the curse and Earth Strike. And empty cage is pretty sick here, but is it better than Wristblade? Because yeah, we have 4 blade dances now, and then it just goes still here. And our damage right now is like very dependent on drawing into accuracy. Our deck is really big with not too much card draw. So before we draw into accuracy terror, our damage is quite mediocre. But that will change if we pick up the Wristblade. Korea and Kunai is same bad. The Frail is not that bad, but it still takes a card draw, and that alone is bad enough. It seems good we can find more card draw. If we can find more card draw, then honestly, Cage is better. If we can find more card draw, then Cage is better. But in the case where we do not find more card draw, then Wristblade is better. And yeah, that's the case that I'm thinking about. Because if we see more card draw, then maybe we are already in a decent shape. So we probably have to breach for the case where we don't see more card draw. And yeah, in that case, it's probably the Wristblade. Also, Wristblade is just more fun, right? So we pick the Wristblade. I mean, picking the cage also allows us to open Act 3 chest, by the way, because then we can just remove the curse from the Act 3 chest. Yeah, time meter is waiting for, so we better have something for the freaking time meter. And yeah, no chest after, no shop after the chest. So good thing that we went to question mark and Act 2. Because otherwise we are stuck with whatever curse this is. And we have red mask, so events in Act 3 also quite good. How early / late do we want to go to a shop? I guess that all depends like here, because regardless we are starting here, right? Starting here is strictly better than starting here. So we start here, and then we see whether we want this shop or not, or this shop. What is the pathing afterwards anyway? Only 2 elites. 2 elites pretty sad, but a lot of upgrades at least. At least I think there's a lot of upgrades. There's not that many. Only like 2 upgrades. I'll play strike first. I forgot that he's already weakened. I thought that he was not weakened, but he was already weakened with the red mask. Okay, a little bit of card draw. And I mean, early shop is probably better. Right? Early shop is probably better, even if we don't get the red mask gold before the shop, because then we can just spend in the yeah. Let's say we see the red mask event here, and we spend all gold already. Then we can maybe even double shop. That doesn't make sense. That probably doesn't make sense. The only reason, the only case where this shop makes sense is if we say that we go to triple question mark. Oh, we don't want to go to this node and we want to take like this one elite. Which is honestly not much different, because we can only take 2 elites in this side. So it's either this elite into like a very late elite, or we just go for this side. And yeah, Shame's not so bad, so we can definitely carry the Shame with us around. Because like, who knows, maybe there's a freaking incense burner if we want to buy. Right now we pass for the shop and then potentially red mask here. So red mask into incense burner, like amazing. But incense burner into red mask, we would be pretty sad because then we are forced to double shot to remove a curse. Attacking 5 first probably fine. Yeah, don't worry about Spiker. We have the solution. And we also have C. Yeah, 2 shifts in the deck, but what can you do? We take 1 damage if we do this. As far as I know, AI props after the spy. But this side we can store and wait for the alchemize, I think. And yeah, hold the defense. C is not needed. They are already both dead to the stone calendar, and we are never attacking. Power potion is very good. Honestly, power potion in our case is probably one of the best potions because there are so many freaking hits. After you miss a massive hit, accuracy is a hit, and Violet Pen is also a hit. Red form, of course, because red form gives like 2 copies. So power potion has like a lot of hits, which probably means. I mean, this is like an insane amount of damage. But now that with the wrist blade, we probably don't need to keep this around. Wrist blade curse deck only did do voodoo. Yeah. Only did do voodoo. We need to block for like 24 in order to attack, and we can. So technically, we can technically we can increment the nunchaku here, but we risk taking damage from this next turn. So probably don't want to. Maybe should have discarded the shit. I mean, that's fine. Next turn he dies anyway. So actually you can do this right now and increment the nunchaku this turn instead. No potion, so 60% right now. Okay, I have to choose. There's freaking dodge and roll plus with the kunai, and we have ninja scroll, so 1 dexterity on turn 1 already. And then there's another acro. I mean, we are not exactly insanely screaming in energy, so acro minus probably just strictly worse than backflip. And dodge and roll is pretty sick. The dodge and roll is like pretty sick with the calipers. It's probably dodge and roll plus. That's because this is upgraded and this is not. Man, right before the shot. But we stuck with the freaking shame or what? Yeah, more curses. Like we stuck with the chamber, but because now I kind of want to take this 225 gold. I mean, regret we probably remove over the shape, but yeah, maybe we just buy a freaking Dovodo in the shop. Like, who knows? You like curses? Yeah, sure. Yeah, so much money. I guess we're stuck with the shape. I let the shop head exactly do voodoo. Then I maybe buy the do voodoo and keep the regret. Otherwise, I remove the regret here. Do voodoo and blue candle. Yeah, sure. You have convinced me. this guy is very late. You are very late, my friend. But this is certainly a curse relic, just not the one that we're looking for. Also, tungsten rod is like phenomenal, by the way. Not normally, I do not want to buy this relic, but in our case, where we freaking scale our defense with shift in the hard fight. Yeah, count me in, the tungsten rod. Yeah, rod is good. Rod is definitely good for our deck. So I want to do piercing wheel tungsten rod card remove. Can I do that? Absolutely, right? I have way too much gold, so let's do that. And yeah, remove regret over the shame, because otherwise it also wastes the puzzle. Regret has like mega anti-synergy with the puzzle. 24 max SP. Is it really 24? There's like clumsy, there's shame, there's what did we open in Act 1? We did open doubt in Act 1 and then regret. Yeah, it's actually 24 max HP if it arrived right at the start. But it's not. It came too late. Yeah, remove regret. By tungsten rod. By piercing wheel. I need another weak source in my deck though, but yeah, for now I'm really happy that I upgrade the neutralize. Now remove the next shop still costs 125, so we can still do it. This cannot be a shop though. Yeah, shrine here, so no event for us, I guess. That's fine. We have another question mark here. Unless we want to go dodge elite and then get more upgrade. I mean, that's also possible, right? Upgrades for us are quite strong. We have pretty good upgrades. The weapons upgrade is good. The accuracy upgrade is phenomenal. The top gamble upgrades is absolutely also okay. If not, you can also just pay a rest. Doesn't have HP as curse already in the deck. Yeah, because the wording of this relic says that whenever you obtain a curse, so you need to obtain it after you have the relic, unfortunately. It's not like Nubudo, because Nubudo says something along the line that for every curse in your deck, then get you 1 strength at the start of the fight, something like that. So it works with the curse already in your deck, the Nubudo, but not this thing. Yeah, Kunai Tungsten AI a tons of shift and Kunai as well, and yeah, Kunai Nunchaku Tungsten Rod AI a tons of shift, Wrist Blade as well. Also a lot of curses apparently. Deflect would be nice if we had more card draw, but for now it's probably not good, and we added another block card already in dodge and roll and the piercing wheel. Do we need flexible time meter good enough with accuracy upgrade? I think we can win the time meter fight as long as we see another weakness source. Very comfortably. And even right now, I think we're still only winning the time meter fight because we have piercing wheel wallet plans to reset strength. And if we manage to reset strength at the halfway point, then we completely outscale in both directions, offensively and defensively, because we have like calipers, kunai, dodge and roll plus, and paper crane for weakness. So honestly, the only scary thing about time meter is the first few turns, and the first few turns can absolutely hurt, depending on the attack pattern and how we draw. But after wallet plans is down and we can keep the weakness chain going and we outscale with the kunai, then we take no damage. But we can probably take maybe 30 something damage in the first few turns. Bandage up. Yeah, probably not. Unupgraded bandage up is like way too expensive. And honestly, I probably am I interested in the event part? Probably depends on what happens here, right? I mean, I know that this cannot be an event, and it cannot be a shot. So it's like either a fight or a chess. Now, chess would be bad, but the fight, then we have more information whether we want to go for the mass upgrade path or not. This is only one upgrade trade for one elite, but we also get 2 events instead of 2 fights. And events are very good. With the red mask, and we have not seen the hero event in this act yet. So I guess we'll see. Grandmaster is a restaurant event? No, yeah, it's not. It's a normal actually event. We blur for this, but apparently he's not very good. At least for now. Yeah, reroll flex spot. I'm not interested in keeping this for too long. I still want to reroll every fight. And power potion is one that I want to keep before I roll into another premium potion, and then I can think about it. This potion is not like premium. Casting Wheel is like okay in this deck, but also don't need it too much. And we really cannot redraw into it anyway. So let's just exhaust this for unblock. Are you focusing the spear shield elite before the hut? Usually, if you can kill the spear, then you should. The spear is a lot more dangerous because he scales and also put more burns into your deck. The shield hits fairly hard, but does not scale, and also no status effect. But of course, the shield has less HP before he blocks himself. So if you have a way to actually burst the shield on turn 1, then yeah, you can also do that. So again, like, as the same as everything in this game is like context dependent, but the spear is the more dangerous enemy. Chapter 9, explosive force. Man, I have to choose, and it's probably leg sweep because of paper crane. But I really have to pick leg sweep over this backflip plus. Now that's a very sad story. But yeah, with paper crane, it's probably still a no-brainer. This leg sweep. Man, that is sad. This card is actually the perfect card in our deck. It doesn't get a lot better than this, but unfortunately, this is also here. Man, that's so sad. Can we get away with backflip first? Not really, right? Yeah, not really. We need to make sure the heart is weakened, and yeah, leg sweep is the way to do that. In the second cycle at least. And yeah, Kallen is probably slightly better than this. So 1 upgrade, 2 upgrade, maybe 3 upgrades now. Red Dance I'm probably not too interested in upgrading, but 1 upgrade here, 2 upgrade here, 3 upgrade here, and we sacrifice one elite, but we get like 2 more events. And yeah, events are strong. Active cycles to neutralize, yeah, but that doesn't work in the hard fight because the hard gains artifact. So unless you can guarantee that you strip artifact very fast, you need to deploy like 3 weakness. You need to deploy 3 weakness on the first buff turn, so that you get weakness through the artifact after the first cycle. And yeah, 1 neutralize is simply not enough weakness. That's the main problem. Unless you say that we draw fast enough to redraw into it immediately, but that will never happen in this deck. Also against this guy, we also need to draw 2 weakness left earlier. But I guess in that case, but basically in every fight that's not the hard fight, then maybe the backflip can be slightly better than the leg sweep. But I think the leg sweep is way better in the hard fight. But yeah, 3 upgrades and 2 events. So 1 upgrade and 2 events straight for 1 elite. That's probably worth. I mean, stay probably worse and then run into like freaking madness. What is the first upgrade anyway? Is it it's probably accuracy, right? And then maybe it's well replayed. I think I want to save the leg sweep upgrade for last in case I see malaise or something in this node. Because it can definitely happen. And if I see malaise, I do not upgrade back the leg sweep. And yeah, sure, we take the event part. Yeah, event part. Man, upgrade all cards is so freaking strong. Like, no kidding, upgrade all cards is ridiculously strong here, but we can die. Because we have 5 strikes in the deck. But it's insanely strong, I will say it right now. It's like ridiculously strong. But Red Relic can also be Duvu though. So Red Relic, okay, I have like the Red Relic list right here, so we can look at it. So Red Relic, Captain Squirrel, Death Ranch, Duvu though, okay, insanely good. Helix is okay, Gambling Chip is very good, Burner is insane. Old coin is like okay, but not useful right now. Pocket Watch probably sometimes decent, but usually bad. Prayer Wheel is bad. Prayer Needle is like okay. Tingsha is bad. Bandages also bad in this spot. Islander we already have. Ice Cream is okay, but not so good. Lizard Tail is good. Mango is good. Tori is nice with the Tungsten Rod. Tungsten we already have. Giria is probably bad. P5 is slightly maybe decent because I would use P5 over upgrading. Short is bad. Wing Boost is, I guess, good. Turnip is okay. Bird Phaser is mediocre. Ginger is bad. Calipers we have. Top is bad. Specimen is bad. So top bad, Specimen bad, Ginger bad. 3 misses. Shovel bad. Giria bad. So 5 misses. Tingsha Bandage is bad, so 7. Prayer Wheel bad, 8. And I guess I can count Pocket Watch as and Bird Face Zone as like half miss, so it's like 9. So 9 misses. And we have 3 Red Relics already, so it's like 16 hits, 9 misses. Yeah, the chance to get a good one is like fairly high, and we don't have to bear the risk of Mark of the Proof. But man, upgrade O is so freaking good here. I want to upgrade O. What's our other option anyway? Upgrade O. Do you like see how insanely strong the upgrade O is for this deck? Because after we get our defensive scaling online, we take 0 damage, and upgrade O right now give us basically 3 dexterity front load. Yeah, 3 dexterity front load, so we even have less chance to take damage. Turn 1 we have Red Mask and the Paper Crane to block any front load damage, and we have after image in it. We can take damage on early turns. Really, with all defense upgraded, with the Tungsten Rod and with the Paper Crane Red Mask and after image. Because that's the thing, right? I think the chance that we actually take damage on turn 1 with even with the Mark of Bloom is fairly low. And we build up Caliper slot extremely quickly. And man, if only I have less than 5 strikes. If I have like 3 strikes right now, I would click Mark of the Blue. Mark of the Blue. So yeah, anti-cage over wristblade. If we have anti-cage over wristblade right now, I would click Mark of the Blue. Unfortunately, we have the wristblade and we have 5 strikes and a curse. So unfortunately, it's probably not the case. Yeah, whatever, I take the Red Relic. Man, this is sad. I really like it in this one. But if we are only winning with this, then there's no need to take this. Yeah, whatever, can retain block with Calipers. The curse not going to matter anyway. And yeah, we easily full block this. And the slime looks pretty dead to me. The slime is like super mega dead. But Trip is probably too much damage. I want to actually play out all the attacks to advance the Nunchaku back. I mean, you can still click it, but I'm not going to play it. Yeah, in that case, it should just pick sadistic nature. Energy pause, like, whatever. It's probably bad. Yeah, 13 was like, okay. It is a good one. Useless. Is it well depends upgrade now? Yeah, probably is. Is considered regular combat for card rewards. You mean does it work with like prayer wheel? Then I don't think it works with prayer wheel. But if you mean, if you ask whether it advanced like the rare card chance or not, then yes. But I don't think prayer wheel will work. Yeah, rare chance. It does advance the rare chance as far as I know. Yeah, it's considered a boss because pantograph procs. We can also just recall right now in case we need to rest or in case we see like maybe his pipe here. But well depends upgrade is like just as strong as the card remove anyway. So we can do this first. Yeah, don't open the chest. Medium chest is not big of a bed enough for me to click this. Also, if we have gotten peace pipe from here, we can actually click the chest. But yeah, no chest today. So yeah, double question mark into edit. Can give shuriken, yeah, sure. I don't really need shuriken, you know. I have like a wrist blade and upgraded accuracy. That's enough damage already. I want some block over poison. Yeah, because apparently we need the block. If the screw is like okay, I don't need this accuracy. Well, maybe I should have played the accuracy. Oh, that's probably a good card. Yeah, I'm going to retain one card each turn. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it, but it doesn't matter in that fight. But yeah, now we can actually upgrade Nightmare instead. And Nightmare is pretty sick. Nightmare is a pretty sick card. I mean, I don't know how sick it is, but it's pretty good. Because we can freely play our Bladeless in the hard fight, so we can even like Nightmare the Bladeless. And then we scale kunai like insanely fast. Yeah, there's also Nightmare. No regret. We removed the regret already. would have thought a bit more before clicking this, but we also have a cost explosion, right? So I don't want to be too scared. Do we even play the AI this turn? No, because I want to play. I guess the upgrade potion has to come down, and we have 5 energy. So yeah, it's like after image, triple shift, finish cost explosion, piercing will. Okay. Yeah, upgrade is fine. It can come down. And yeah, pick cost explosion for this. Okay, I did not even state this fight in my reasoning, but yeah, of course it performs here. Cross 6. Yeah, old plan, old plan. Is that dead already? Yeah, unseizing top, exactly what we need. So I guess we got 1 hit and 1 miss. And 16 hits, 9 misses, so the chance that we see a single miss is also not that high. But I guess we miss sometimes. Can we go first in case we need to rest here? Oh, good play with an energy pot. Honestly, not even a big tapper. Until we get blocked by this curse. But what do we have a card remove in Act 4? So yeah, event before the elite or vice versa. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, maybe it matters. Man, I skipped like 2 medium chests. I actually get like 3 question mark chests in this run. Are you kidding me? I mean, I don't click this. No, nothing has changed. But it's slightly unfortunate. On for picking up tiny chest, yeah, sure. Well, good thing we have freaking leg sweep. This only we can do like 27, so we still need to block for a little bit. So we block for 3 now, we block 14, so it's like 20, 24 with piercing will should be full block. We deal no damage this turn though, but honestly also not a problem. We take 1. And yeah, 1 is not. Okay, do we really want to Nightmare Alchemize in this fight? Now, Nightmare Alchemize in this fight is super weird because, yeah, stalling this fight. But I guess we can stall. I guess we can actually stall this fight with Paper Crate. Depend on this first. Okay, got some block. So we have enough block already. Use this right now. We have see well weapons and play it. And next turn this guy's like intangible, so don't really need to keep. I also don't care about keeping this, so it's probably Blade Dance to get like one more another kunai proc sometimes. If this guy is burning, if he's 45ing, then we can block with this. I guess we can still get a kunai proc. Yeah, panic button doubled. Ancient Potion is like actually pretty fine, but it also means that if we're going to keep this for the hut, then we also, I guess this is also okay into Time Eater. Yeah, honestly, this is actually pretty good into Time Eater. And why did I even play this? I mean, doesn't matter. Next time we play the 2 ships, it deals 40, yeah, 40 something and then calendar kills. Yeah, it's actually pretty good against Time Eater. So probably don't even care about re-rolling. Yeah, calendar kills. Wow, Smiling Mask. You are exactly on time. Just like your friend like Darkstone Period. I mean, probably should not trust talking too much because it still plays a little bit in the Act 4 shop. And aggro here has to be better than Reflex. We only have 1 aggro in the deck right now, and game was not upgraded. Yeah, it's not so bad. This one is good, and this one we bought. Okay, I guess we bought this for full price, so we cannot count on this. But yeah, this cannot be good. Aggro is good though. And I think I want to upgrade the Nightmare in this spot, just to make it easier to play. Yeah, without a Tactician or... Yeah, Nightmare is probably still the best, even if we draw it in the opening hand. And yeah, definitely down to use this against this Cancer draw. So no minus draw for you today, my friend. At least for now. Because we can only block 2 times. Also, we have no block on turn 1. So Mark the Bloom would take a little bit of damage here. Unless Alchemize give us something. And maybe this is not the fight for Nightmare Alchemize. This is probably not the fight for Nightmare Alchemize. And I also don't want this fight to last too long. So I also don't want to wait until the redraw and keep the Nightmare in my hand and then redraw into this. Using Nightmare on anything that ends the fight. So Accuracy works, or maybe Blade Dance can work. Dodge and Roll can also work. Missing Will maybe sometimes. But a lot of things can win this fight. Or maybe we just like fail to draw Nightmare against like anything with anything good. We can play this and have Forecast next turn, build up a little bit, 1 more Dexterity, and that's probably fine. Maybe we should play Strike over Ship, because ships are going to be better card once the Accuracy is online. Yeah, 3 cards, but fine. Yeah, Accuracy is here already, so I guess Nightmare goes on something else. And we'll probably still play it. I don't know about gambling the defense away though. I guess we want to accelerate the fight a little bit, so we should play the gamble. Dodge and Roll, Corpse Explosion. Dodge and Roll Corpse Explosion is probably better than playing Acro here. But yeah, Dodge and Roll is also gone, so that's another Nightmare target gone. Well, I guess we can Nightmare Leg Sweep instead. That also works with the Paper Crate. Yeah, Nightmare Leg Sweep is like completely fine. And yeah, we block another drawdown. So basically the artifact potion was like draw 4. Because if we block the drawdown debuff twice. Also, I would like to draw to my wallet plans like right now, if you don't mind. Okay, thank you. Physical was never used next turn, so maybe we have to use energy percent right now to play 4 cards. But maybe not. I just play leg sweep here and hold like double leg sweep or something. Maybe it's like something like this. Let's sweep back to it. And 30 with the crane. Like, seriously. So we take 1. We take 0. We take 0. Tungsten rod. Weakness is permanent already, so we don't need this ever. And then now we suffer the drawdown debuff. But I guess we maybe want to deploy some damage next turn. Also, calendar's coming in. We do this, we go to 18, so we take a little bit of damage. And damage is not so good. Damage is just defend. No, we can do everything. Okay. 30... So 52, 32 is like 84. 84 is not enough to proc yet. Okay, so we still have time to redraw into this. So no problem. So I play 2 cards in this turn. And yeah, another slime attack. This guy knows what's up. I mean, energy potion is going to be rerolled, right? And it's not even that cool. But also using it when we don't need it right now is probably just a bad idea. Yeah, playing 2 cards. Next turn it cannot be this hit though, so it's either debuff or the multi-hit. So how big is the multi-hit? It goes to 6. We play 2 cards, it goes to 12 times 3. And 12 weakens to 7, so it's like 7 times 3. We only need to block for 21. With 2 cards and 3 dexterity. Maybe it's okay, but we only draw 4 cards next turn. We have no 0 cost in here except neutralize or escape plan. I guess I want to aggro, and if I miss, then an energy potion is fine. I'm not like insanely attached to this potion for the next fight. I guess we can block with this then. Dodge and roll blur. And slime. And then terror does not come down. And yeah, I really need to draw to pick this fixing wheel before I push him below half HP. So as much as I want to hit a kunai proc right now, I cannot. So we hold neutralize blade dance and then do nothing else. Wow, really the slime attack again, and we break on block. So we take 1 hit here, and then we can reset the strength. But at least this turn we can go off. And we have Lex Fuel already, so I can actually play Slime Neutralize here. Yeah, fight should be super under control. At least I would think so. But man, is this attack again? Are you kidding me? This guy is like way too good. Yeah, we are so freaking slime and we draw only 4 next turn. For some reason, even after nightmaring the leg sweep, like, I just feel like we don't draw enough block. Maybe just because our deck is so freaking slime, we just draw 4 every turn. But yeah, no reason to scale Kunai this turn. So I guess we accept the fail as well. Yeah, you just do this attack once every 2 turns. You know the drill. You really know the drill. And we are bottom decking freaking terror here. The moment we draw into terror, this guy's dead. But for now, he gets to annoy us like once more. And yeah, we don't need more than 2 caster block next turn. Anti-pun mechanic of time slug, yeah. This guy is like super annoying. Because you see here, right, we have not taken a single point of damage in the second half of this fight, but we are still like pretty annoyed. And then if we are annoyed, we're really winning against the Time Eater. Forecast we still easily have full block. Yeah, this way it sets up Nunchuck the highest. Awaken one. Yeah, Nightmare after image. I don't know how good that is in this fight. But then we just Nightmare freaking shift instead to get 1 dexterity. Honestly, no kappa, right? We Nightmare Shift and we play 2 powers. This guy has 6 strength and we reset with the piercing wheel and then we scale with the billion kunai. Because the top priority in this fight is just like killing these 2. The moment these 2 guys are dead, the fight's over. And we can even energy pot this turn, like no problem. And yeah, this exhaust as well. I don't even want neutralize in my deck. In that case, Nightmare neutralize. No, I don't even want this card in my deck. I want it to exhaust. But maybe I should Nightmare neutralize. Because yeah, I guess the last time I Nightmare the leg sweep, so I have permanent weak chain. But without the Nightmare neutralize, then maybe I don't have a permanent weak chain. Nightmare shift no cover first time I have heard. It's more common than you think. Whenever you have like death range. When you have death range, the Nightmare shift happens fairly often. Yeah, I guess that may notice like fine. And after we have Violet Pen Plus online, as long as opponent Quick Chain is online, we never take damage. We do not break on drawing blocks because this guy does not shuffle slimes down deck. I guess it's okay. Should I play this first? So -1 block. Also potion here, otherwise we cannot see. Yeah, -3 unseizing top. Okay, should remember that because it can screw me in the hard fight. Better remember that because if something like that happens in the hard fight, like I am kind of screwed. If I forget, so better not forget. Also, this fight is like already over. We have like calipers as well. This fight is like super over. And yeah, finisher 72, but we don't need that. We can also use that, and we don't need it. Yeah, this time I remember, don't worry. We don't need to play this, so we don't. And finisher Binwood with 4 dances, like okay. We don't really need it because the blade dance still deals way more damage because we have like wrist blade accuracy. But it has been doing okay in the earlier part of this run. And yeah, we get thrilled, but who cares about that? And Nightmare is used already, so maybe should have held on to the Nightmare. Whatever, we have like a shop to buy potions. So this is pretty decent. It's most likely super redundant in the hard fight, but maybe I can do something against Spin Shield. Yeah, Demon Form. But probably also like super unnecessary. I also need to remember this. Yeah, we absolutely never take damage from here. Even without calipers, we don't take damage, but we even have calipers. Probably don't care too much about Sundial setup, right? So I just end this fight whenever I can. I don't think Sundial was like super relevant into Spear and Shield when the first shuffle takes like so freaking long anyway. But Nunchaku is important, so if I can set up Nunchaku, I would like to. So yeah, finally get to remove this shame after 2 acts. So let's sweep upgrade. Or alchemize upgrade to reroll in the spear and shield fight. With the red pass, we actually don't need the Lexus upgrade to make sure that the heart is weakened in the second cycle. That's also true. Cow gamble, no. Cow gamble is probably not good. After the first cycle, the fight is probably also already decided. No matter which fight it is. So cow gamble upgrade most likely never plays. Alchemize, nice upgrade. Yeah, Alchemize is like basically an upgrade we make when and we say that we nightmare this Alchemize. So that's the only reason we upgrade this Alchemize. We say that we nightmare in the spear and shield fight. And I guess it's also reasonable. Let's do upgrade definitely plays though, because here's the thing, right? We have red mask for weakness on turn 1, and we have like 3 different cards that apply 2 weakness. So as long as we draw into 2 of them, 2 of the 3, doesn't matter which one, then we have weakness in the second attack cycle of the hard fight. But in the scenario where we only draw the leg sweep and not the other 2, the leg sweep upgrade is going to give us the weakness in the first turn of the second cycle. And then we have 1 turn to shift 2 artifact, and then we can reapply weakness. And that's also pretty important, because with the paper crane, we definitely want weakness every single turn in the hard fight. And we only have 1 piercing wheel. Because we only have 1 piercing wheel, like having weakness is very important, because then we need to delay. We need to delay the use of this piercing wheel like, as long as possible. So without weakness, blocking the multi is difficult, even with the tungsten rod. Yeah, I also like Lexus because it's not like not upgrading Alchemize means that we cannot nightmare it, you know. We can actually still nightmare it after the fight is under control, no problem. But Lexus upgrade might save us in the hard fight and maybe also in the spear and shield, because yeah, weakness in that fight also important. It's not like the spear and shield fight is completely free. Well, at least there's nothing good in this shop, unless you tell me that you want another blade dance. Okay, how many is too many? We have 4. Yeah, we have freaking 4. So... is 4 enough, or do we want 5? I mean, whatever happens, stream goes first. So we remove the shit. Honestly, what I am seeing right here is that we buy the blade dance, and then we buy this flex potion, and then toss the cultist, and then we use the flex potion to destroy the spear and shield. Maybe we burst the shield down, we burst the spear down immediately, and then we control the fight afterwards, and then stack up Calibur's block, then Nightmare Alchemize. The other line is probably maybe exchanging Cultist spot for Gameless Brew. How much artifact strip do we have really? We have red mark to strip 1, so we still need to strip another layer before we can apply weakness. But that's when Creeping Cloud comes in, right? Yeah. Creeping Cloud applies weakness to both of them. So this card is insanely good in Spear and Shield. And I guess with the Ninja Scroll, we can actually try for the Burst Strike. Third one, immediately we have like 3 copies. So the Flex Spot deals 30 immediately, and in Blade Dance we draw is like 30 more. So let's say we only draw 5 cards turn 1 though. But maybe we can do it on turn 2, because we have Centennial Puzzle draw on turn 2 as well. So even with the 2 burns, we still have positive draw. Game over turn 1 big. Yeah, I'm evaluating whether the Gameless rule actually cover more cases than the Flex Potion. Because yeah, Flex Potion, the moment we draw into like maybe 2 Blade Dances, we can win the Spear and Shield fight. And whatever potion we take here, we are using in the Spear and Shield fight. And the Flex Sword also comes with another Blade Dance purchase. We also do that. So how much damage do we have exactly? It's like the ship is 8. So 6 ships is like 48 plus 60 from the thing, so it's 108. It's actually not close. We don't have Preserve Insect. But not being able to burst 1 down also means that we actually have to play a long fight. I mean, playing a long fight is not that bad, but honestly I don't like it too much. The longer the spear lives, the more my anxiety grows. Because we only have 1 piercing wheel in the deck, so even with the paper crane, we still have like some trouble. And we don't deal real damage to the spear before we deploy accuracy and terror. Because don't forget, we're also losing strength from the shield. And honestly, the hard fight should not be that big of a problem, right? We have the we have like Tungsten Rod, the after image, so we can freely scale dexterity, and then we also have like 2 powers, the power potion preserve for the hard fight. So the only dangerous turn is the hard fight is the first single hit, which with the paper crane, even if we are vulnerable, only deals 40. I mean, I say only deals 40. 40 is quite a lot. But we have 1 dexterity immediately on turn 1. Yeah, it's probably fine. I like this flex spot. I like this flex spot, and then the Red Dance purchase a lot, just because we had Centennial Puzzle. Without Centennial Puzzle, I probably don't do that. But with the puzzle, we can only have a decent draw on turn 2. Couchos not interested. We don't need this for the heart, just because we had Tungsten Sword AI. Without a way to mitigate Beat of Death, then play the shifts, then sure, Couchos, but not here. Yeah, we can Nightmare Finisher. If we Nightmare Finisher and we draw into a single Blade Dance next turn, this guy's dead. And we have 5 copies. We have 5 copies of Blade Dance and we draw 5 cards. Yeah, because the Nightmare it takes 3 space. And then we only draw 7 from the Centennial Puzzle. Also need to make sure that we actually get the Centennial Puzzle here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. 5 block plus Thread Needle is like 9, so 9 we take 1 damage. Actually we take 2. We take 2 damage, and that's fine. If we fail to draw into a single Blade Dance though, then it's a sad story. Actually, no, we also don't have energy for next turn. So, actually, we cannot play a single card here if we want to do Nightmare Finisher. Otherwise, that will never work. Yeah, because we actually need the nunchaku energy next turn if we want like, anything to work, because we have like a full hand, so we cannot even play a single blade dance. How much damage is one blade dance into maybe two blade dance into two finisher? How much damage is that? So we have 5 energy next turn and we play 1 card. Might have to play 2 cards, but even that, okay. So this guy blocks for 30 right now, so we need to deal 210. Let's say we can only play 1 blade dance and then 2 finishers. Like how much damage? So it's like 1, 2, 3, and then another 3, and then 4. So 3, 3, 4, it's 10 hits, so 100 damage from the flex spot. 100 damage from the flex spot, and then it's like 24 plus 24 plus 32. So it's not enough to kill the shield, to kill the spear. Troublesome. And overdrawing is actually a real problem. And then we have the no artifact strip, no weakness yet, so if we don't kill next turn, we get wrecked. Nothing else makes sense. Like, you can also nightmare after image, but then we face the same problem. We don't have energy. Go? Go with what? Because right now I don't know. I would also like to go, but I have no idea like how I go from here. You know. If we use the energy this turn and next turn we don't have nunchaku, we draw 10 cards. So in order to play Blade Dance, we actually have to play... Is it every after image game we'll try to find artifact strip? Maybe possible as well. But I think I want to calculate the flex sword line first. And then if that line never works, then I go on to another line. So if I use all the damage right here, I have 48 damage. So I only need to do 162 next turn, but 4 energy only. I draw 10 cards. So I play 1 card, and then I play 1 Blade Dance, and then I play another Blade Dance, and then I play the finisher. So 5 shifts into a finisher. In that case, I don't knight my finisher. 5 shifts into finisher is like how much? 10 instants for flex spot, so it's still 100. And 40... Actually, that kills. But that actually kills, so I only need to draw into a single Blade Dance next turn if I spend the energy now. And I also block more. So I have 5 draws. Because yeah, 2 burns and then I draw another 5. I have 5 freaking Blade Dance in the deck. 33. I mean, this is time for like hyper geometric calculator, but I don't really want to open the website right now. But yeah, it's probably easy to calculate the chance to miss. It's like 28 out of 33, and then the next one is like 27 out of 32. So roughly it's like 28 over 33 and power 2.5. So it's like 5 out of 6 power 2.5, which is 3,100 over 12,000, which is 1 out of 4. So 75% of the time, roughly, we get a Blade Dance next turn. If we don't, we cry. So that line is not that reliable, but 75% of the time it works. And yeah, the other line, after image count gamble, we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw 6 right now, potentially reach the creeping cloud faster, potentially draw into more block. But drawing into more block, also not what I want right now, right? Because like, honestly, it's absolutely crucial that we do not overblock this turn. We need to take damage this turn. So if we draw into something like Electric Restrictive Event, because this card overblocks, and also means that we get like one less weakness source in the deck. Yeah, there are too many misses. There's only one hit in the creeping cloud. I don't like it too much. I don't like it too much. The after image card game board like. So probably go with the original line that we Nightmare the Finisher. Yeah, what if we just Nightmare the shift? Here we deal 48 right here, yeah, 132 to 162. 162, next turn we have 3 shifts already. If we draw into 1 Blade Dance, it's 6 shifts, so 60 damage plus 48, so 108. That is not enough. But we have hand space, so we can actually keep drawing with any Echo, any backflip. And the moment we draw into a second Blade Dance, if we draw into a second Blade Dance, it's like 9 shifts. So it's 72 plus 90. So 100 and... Yeah, we need 163, and that is 162 damage. Are you kidding me? Yeah, 162 damage. We are on off. How about Nightmare Game Mode and try to game mode this turn for Wick and Will? That is the defensive line, and probably the safest one if you say that we want to mitigate damage next turn. But I think we still take damage next turn no matter what if we go for that line. And we miss the cloud right now because we simply don't have the energy. Because you see, right, after we deploy the cloud, this guy is still hitting for 6 times 4. So this guy hits for 6 times 4 and this guy still hits for... It's like 14, right? So 14 goes to... It's 1.5 and then 0.6, so it's like 0.9. So it goes to 12. So there, this is 12 and this is 6 times 4. So we still need to block for 36 next turn, even with weakness. And that costs 2 energy. And that's already assuming that we draw into this cloud. So the cleanest way to get out of this fight is just to use Strike Potion and kill next turn. But if we fail, we suffer. That's basically it. Do we ever die if we fail next turn? Because we can actually just turn back and do this with 155 damage. Wait, how much block is that really? 1, 2, 3... Plus 4 plus... No, weakness is not down here, so it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I guess we bet on the 75% chance to see a Blade Dance. But if I see Cut Draw, can I ever play it? Man, Nightmare Finisher right here is like so annoying because just because of overdraw. Yeah, Slice could be good here. If we have a single copy of Slice, and then things could be like so much easier, but we don't. If I fail to draw a Blade Dance and I play, let's say, an Acro instead. So I draw 1 card and then discard 1. My hand has 2 space. So now I can play Blade Dance for 3. And then I can play 2 Finisher. So it's like 3, 3, 4. Yeah, we calculated this before. We can do that. That's enough damage. But yeah, then Acro reach for exactly on card only. We can also draw into... Escape Plan doesn't make hand space, but Neutralize can. So if we draw into Neutralize, maybe you can also like play Cut Draw. And honestly, right now I don't see a clean way to get out of this fight besides the Flex Potion line. Just because this hand is exactly like this. Finisher is not even in the deck, so if we don't try to end the fight next turn, I guess even if we completely break, it's not that bad. We have like 1 dexterity and after image online. So how much damage are we taking? Not that much. If we also draw into Gripping Cloud. Yeah, I want to try for the Nightmare Finisher line. The other line is one off. So the Nightmare Shift line is strictly better if it works, but it doesn't. Unfortunately. So we Nightmare Finisher and hopefully we don't break next turn. If we do, we can still use this to bail out, but I really don't want to do so. And yeah, play this. Can't even play card game mode right now, but if I play card game mode right now and another card, I take no damage because Centennial Puzzle. So card game mode right here is just strictly bad. Wow, that was close. But we get 1 Blade Dance. Now, time to check if it's actually enough damage, because I say it is. 162, we have Survivor Underburn, and then we play Blade Dance Double Finisher. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 damage here, and it's 8 times. It's more than enough. It's enough. It's enough. So we do that. Survivor first. And yeah, this is 18 times 10. So 180. We have more than enough damage to kill it. We can even shift here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. So we can put 1 shift here, but it doesn't do anything. So might as well put all the damage here. And yeah, fight soul. Whew. So I mean, I say fight is solved. We still need to block this hit, and then fight is solved. But after we block this hit, the fight is like over. Blocking this is not that easy though, as you can probably tell like right now. Do I not play well defense then? Because otherwise I'm taking like a decent amount of damage. I mean, well defense is probably not that necessary, but it makes the next hit, the DC of the next cycle is also slightly weird. Weakness comes down to how much? It's like 22, right? Yeah, only 22. So I guess Blade Dance Whipping Cloud is the best line. Deck 3. And Nightmare is used already, so no reason to keep this around. And then we still have Calipers to retain block, so it's not like we need Well Plans that much. More win is actually more important, so I guess I want to Lex Sweep and Blow instead of the Alchemize. We can wait for the Alchemize, we have plenty of time in this fight. Because even if we get to like 0 strength, we still have Cox Explosion to deal damage. And it will take a long time before the shift deals no damage, so no need to worry there. The only thing we need to concern about is like not to let the Zone Calendar accidentally kill. No artifact. So I think this is like kind of okay for Caliper's turn, and maybe it helps us block first cycle, but it's not that good. But it's okay. Could be worse. Because any damage potion right here is probably not playing. So a defensive potion is probably better. Well, the only thing we care about is to set up Nunchaku. Which we should be easily able to do. Hope for ancient pot drop. I mean, if I see ancient pot, then maybe I just drop the power potion. Is true, because we block both the vulnerable and then we get like 10 dexterity. So 2 powers, having like 2 powers in the hard fight is like cute and all, but it probably doesn't. It probably never beats like 10 dex, and it also blocks vulnerable as well. Oh yeah, if that happens, then sure. Yeah, now we can kill with corpse explosion. We need to draw it right now though, otherwise we lose Sundial. I guess Sundial procs then. And Sundial was very less important than this. So whatever. Yeah, next turn we draw exactly enough to proc the Sundial. Auto lightning. Yeah, I was just saying slice would be good here, but not in the hard fight. Auto lightning. Oh my god. So we have nightmare guy after this guarantee on turn 1. If we are interested in that, and with 5 Blade Dance in the deck. Yeah, what do you think? It's probably good. We have like freaking 5 after image in the deck, so the 5 Blade Dance in the deck. So the Blade Dance will give us 1 dexterity, and it also blocks for. I mean, we still have to survive first cycle, but looking decent. Probably not interested in any of these. Maybe sacrifice, but probably not. So yeah, we play Nightmare After Image right now. We use the puzzle, and I honestly don't know. Is that even bad? The only thing I'm thinking about right now is like whether to speed pot this turn or not, to get 10 more block on this dodge and roll. Because on turn 3 we are absolutely fine. On turn 3 we have like 4 stacks of After Image already, and maybe puzzle already procs on turn 2. So we are absolutely fine then. But maybe on turn 2 we don't have weakness now, and we are vulnerable, so we might be hit for 67. And then sometimes we also cannot play all the After Image. And that would be pretty bad. For second? What do you mean? Because right now we have to potion immediately. We have to play 1 block card immediately, otherwise we proc the puzzle. Yeah, I'm down for that. The dodge and roll. Let's use this right now. Actually, this is even better. We defend first, we nightmare after image, we after image, and then we get nunchaku energy, and then we dodge and roll for 17 block instead of 16. Power pot for next turn. I use power pot next turn after I play all the after image to block for 8. To block for 8. I don't want to draw right. Anything I draw into right now I cannot play. So I am not interested in drawing. Also, I retain 7 block from Caliper, so I block for 24 next turn without doing anything. Actually, I retain 9, so 28, and yeah, 67 here, but no problem. Oh, this is slightly awkward, so I guess we cannot play all the AIs. I guess this was actually after image Violet plans Creeping Cloud. It just blocks for more, and we retain a double after image for next turn. But yeah, now I guess we can play Power Potion. But after we play the second after image. Yeah, weakness here just block for way more than the thing. Maybe we don't even play the after image and we keep one after image and end the Blade Dance to start scaling. But probably not when we have 4 other copies in our deck. Let's just get all the after image in play. Maybe this gives Violet plans though. But probably not, right? Yeah. I want to keep after image next turn. And I want to keep double after image next turn and I just get more block then. Gonna become famous? Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, well, depends. Creeping Cloud hold double after image. We lose maybe 8 damage this turn. I think we take 8. We slightly overdraw, but it doesn't matter. We can play every card next turn. Actually, we take slightly more because of the burn. Double and Venom incoming. Honestly, would not even be bad. And yeah, we actually have to draw into the freaking void this turn. So I guess we still play these first. And now we can Power Potion. Red form like absolutely unnecessary. And it's probably just bad. It's probably straight up bad. So footwork. Or 1000 cut. And it's probably footwork. And yeah, we have basically witness guarantee next cycle already. I think I'm going to keep a blow leg sweep here in this spot. Okay, mistake. Misplay. We lost like 4 dexterity because we did not loop the footwork or loop the AIs. Could have looped the 2 AIs in our hand, but I guess it's fine. We loop accuracy instead, like no problem. And yeah, first cycle we have not made any progress damage wise, but don't really care, right? Okay, maybe we should care a little bit. Then this draw is actually not very good. We bottom deck like 4 Blade Dance. And I guess we never need to will next cycle, so applying weakness first. And then we strip artifact with this corpse. But yeah, I guess looping accuracy is also fine, because apparently we are behind on damage. We are behind on damage, so looping accuracy is like fine. Terror cannot get down. Seriously now. Okay, so we can actually dupe this fishing wheel. We dupe this fishing wheel and then we can actually play the freaking terror. How about that? We dupe wheel to strip artifact. And do we really need to do we really need to keep the wheel to block after this? Because yeah, calipers and then our block is like scaling insanely high already. Because they're waiting for accuracy, it might not even come next turn. And then our damage is delayed by another 2 turns. I don't like it at all. Let's just freaking loop the wheel. Loop wheel, loop terror for like a dramatic effect. 198 point terror. We have no hand space to loop Blood Dance instead, right? Do we? Actually, we do. We do have. So it's actually something like this, yeah? It's play 1 Blood Dance first, play the 3 ships, and then we do the fishing wheel, and then we do this Blood Dance, and then we play the terror. That gives more damage, 1 more dexterity, and does not waste the dupe potion. Because we will also get Nunchaku energy after 2 Blood Dance. And honestly, with accuracy incoming, I don't even want to play this Blade Dance this turn. I think I want to play the short and then hold this. Accuracy coming like any day now. Any day now. Yeah, any day. Next turn. Okay, next turn we max out on damage at least. Or we can play Echo to fish a little bit more, but then we shuffle our finisher. Probably don't care about finisher, right? Like who cares about finisher? Yeah, who cares about finisher? Just draw. And yeah, accuracy is here. And we can even discard this finisher. Definitely hold the 2 Blade Nets. Yeah, Stone Calendar is coming in. Man, maybe we need the couch shops. But at least right now we still have time. Because this is only the 6 times 15. We still have the 8 times 15 to block, and then afterwards is the 20 times 15, which is the difficult one to block. This one we can still easily block. And the next one. Yeah, Kunai also like scaling. Fox Explosion for damage. 21 damage. Yeah, 21 damage. Over 25 block. And then extending weakness. We need to play Leg Sweep next turn anyway, so let's just play freaking Leg Sweep. And also let's exhaust the slime over corpse. And redraw into Blade Dance faster is also way more important than this damage. I mean, now damage is like behind, but 1 Blade Dance deals like, I don't know, how much damage is the Blade Dance? It's like 63 each, right? So no problem. Well, 1 Blade Dance is like 63 damage, so probably we don't care. Because next cycle we can still easily block. And yeah, backflip is like so much better than the Echo in this deck. Is like insanely how good it is. That's for all the garbage. And now we can gamble. Okay, good hand. In the end, we didn't have enough lanes. We have enough. We have just enough to win the fight, and don't need more than that. Hey, thank you very much for the raid. Quite bad timing. Because we basically just play our last card against the hut. But this one's a pretty interesting one for sure. You can probably tell from the deck. Like with these relics, we have like 5 freaking blade dance. Nothing another is quite late for me at the moment. Like I started 3 blade today, so I don't think I'm playing a second one. So pretty bad timing for sure. But yeah, this one's like really fun. I enjoyed this one a lot. Like it's not very often that you can freely just play your freaking card. You just like throw shift at every fight and you win. Not very often. Silent runs often plus 15 decks or minus 15 decks. Only if you play only if you only rely on this to win. Without red form on this. If you can win without this relic and red form, then you don't get to 15 decks very often. But yeah, I said that Koski we just never open the chest, but apparently we just open every chest. So apparently I'm pretty wrong because the chest that give us good relics, and we just open another one. Yeah, open every chest. Like I want to have like finisher, double blade dance, and a flex potion, and then relic is ninja scroll. Because I was planning to remove the curse at the shop because I was strong in Act 1. But relic was ninja scroll, so I picked the relic and just kill elites. And in Act 2 I planned the same thing, but the relic was paper crate. So bad things happened, but in the end it don't matter. And then don't be tricked. This clumsy is not the only curse we got. We will remove a doubt and a shame already. Open size and excuse the open chest and curse. I passed like 2 chests in Act 3, you know. I passed like the 2 medium chests in Act 3. So it's not like I open every chest, but I open most of them. Not opening chest is just sad, man. You see such a shiny chest, and then inside the chest there's something potentially very good, and you have no idea what it is, and you just like leave. Yeah, that's not very fun. Also, bottle lining is like completely insane. Yeah, fighting bottle lining in the Act 4 Elite fight to guarantee Nightmare After Image is just super winning. We are already winning the hard fight, and now we win like super hard. And yeah, even with bottom deck terror and accuracy, our damage was like 5 turns behind, and we still ended up with 146 bucks, and we still kill like maybe 4 turns before we need to actually kill. So ridiculously strong at the end. But yeah, curse key down. So before I forget, I removed the curse key from the list. The next 2 runs are going to be between Cage and Astrolabe, and then after that I put it random for the swap. I have only swapped into once. Yeah, remove curse key, and the next one is definitely one of these 2. And yeah, this is probably one of the most fun swaps, but I have not swapped into it a single time. Block was scaling, yeah. I think 20 times 15 is actually like super blockable because like at the end, right? How much is 20 times 15? It's actually only 12 times 15 because of paper crane. So 180. And we were already storing up 150 block. Like 5 turns before that attack even happens. So we'd probably easily store up to like 300 by the time it hits us for like 180. So no problem. Oh, yeah, Crown definitely deserves another run, but after these 2. And then after these 2, I probably set between like these. And maybe not Koski. I'm probably not super interested in playing more runs with like energy relics. So Koski and Dome probably not. But next 2 runs with this, and then I play the last 4 between these. And maybe I play 2 extra runs to round everything up. To make everything like swap into at least twice. Besides like Dome and Koski, but generic energy relics, like who cares? I'm thinking, yeah, just gonna finish the 50, but maybe I play 2 bonus runs to get all of these to like 2 runs. So at the end, it's probably like 52. Because I think the energy relics are like pretty similar to each other anyway, and my opinion has changed regarding the energy relics, but I don't think it will change like a lot more after this. So I don't want to play more runs with this. What conclusion I made, if any, so far? Yeah. I talked about this the other day. Like, the conditions for the boss squad to be good would be when you have front load neo options, but the path does not give you a way to get value out of the act. So boss swap to me right now is actually a backload option. Like you pick it to get something to scale for the long term. Of course, if you miss into these things, then they do not scale. But all the other basically scale you into the late game. But also the elite you have to face in the act would also not have to be not on floor 6 or floor 7. So it has to be a late elite. Because the weakest point in the run for the boss swap, if you swap into not overpower stuff, is when the run just started, when you have like 10 base cards and you just bridge your draws in the north fight and you die instantly. So the conditions will be, yeah, not a lot of value in the act, the elite comes late, and the other neo options are all front load, or just terrible options like maybe curse for 12 max HP. And then in those conditions, I think boss swap would actually be the best option. It's not unpickable like I treated it beforehand. Yeah, I do like it sometimes. Yeah. Because honestly, before this, my opinion with boss swap was so freaking low, because I was thinking that with the boss swap you don't take the elite, you cannot take elites early, and then afterwards you also suffer the downside. But I guess the downside is actually not that severe, just because of the silent card pool having like so much card draw. So you focus on card removes, and afterwards the one energy is playing like insanely well. 29 14 is like 30 14 now. It's not 29. I have not changed the title, but yeah, it's like 30 win 14 loss. Also like plus 4% from the missing Pbox pyramid. So honestly, the boss swap win rate is probably going to end up slightly higher than I expected. But it also fits, right? Because it also ends up like probably slightly better than I expected as well. So the win rate being slightly higher is not a very surprise. If the win rate is insanely high, I would be surprised. But looks like it's not. So far so good. Yeah. This one was unfortunate. This one's like super funny. And then also we saw like 5 dead dances in Act 1 alone. Like, of course we did not pick all of them, but yeah, we bought the kunai here, saw ninja scroll, we have like blade dance, 2 blade dance finisher by this point with a flex potion. And then pick up more blade dance, like all the ninja relics, back alchemize, and then wrist blade. And for some reason we ended with like 5 copies. Could have used more copies, because like you saw what happened in the 3 and shield fight, right? We were actually afraid that we do not draw a blade dance on turn 2 when we have 5 copies in the deck. Not drawing a blade dance on turn 2 would be a failed kill. And that's pretty funny. And play worse on average in these ones were not sticking with. So yeah, I wouldn't probably also agree. You can also see it from the time the run takes. The longest run took like 5 hours and 20 minutes, I think. And that just shows that I just miss things sometimes, basically. Because the very difficult run probably all deserves like more than 6 hours. If I do not spend that long, it's not because I play, I think faster or anything, but it's just because I skip some of the thoughts. I would say though, that the Act 1 in these boss swaps are probably like slightly more sloppy than usual. That one I can definitely see. The Act 1 in these runs. Definitely like slightly sloppier than I usually do. That's because of the nature of these things. Like most of the time, it's just up to the draw order, so I don't want to like spend too much effort on it, basically. But yeah, not playing another one after this, so yeah, Mer just raided me, but I'm going to send you guys to somewhere else. I'm really getting from this game is really well balanced. Yeah, really well balanced. Absolutely. Oh, there's nobody. And is this our like really bad or what? There's actually like never anybody streaming. Is anybody playing A20 on English? Doesn't look like it. Okay, this guy actually looks familiar. I think he does follow my stream and streaming in Korean, but also doing like A20H on Ironclad with the score on the title as well. So maybe it's keeping track. So yeah, I guess I'll send you guys to an A20H like Korean stream. So 6 more run. And yeah, fun boss swaps coming up. The Astrolabe at least. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Astrolabe, but then I don't know. Maybe I just Astrolabe into freaking Infinite Blades. And then I cry. See a lot of 0-0 turn into 310s then stop. Yeah, that's probably pretty common, but I like to be optimistic. But yeah, as always, like thank you everybody for hanging around and then watching this like ninja run. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.